Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to HNS Radio. I am Adam Freeman. Tonight we are at Cobley Stadium on the campus of Harrison High School, where the Hoyas will be hosting Paulding County Patriots in the final region matchup of the regular season. We are also celebrating senior night, and Terry is next door right now reading off a litany of senior program names. This is their last for football, NJROTC, comp cheerleading, and band. So he is going to be just a few moments, and then he'll be joining us a little bit later. Both of these teams have punched their tickets to the GHSA playoffs out of Region 3-6A. Paulding County will be the fourth seed, and Harrison will be the 2 currently. Now, things could change if things get a little crazy, and we'll get into that a little bit later. It should be an exciting matchup. We'll be bringing you all the color commentary tonight. And, of course, I'll be bringing you the play-by-play. And let's start by mentioning some of our amazing sponsors for 2025, many of whom have been with us since we began this endeavor, these many 10 years or so ago. And we're going to shout them out right now. Again, our GHSA scoreboard sponsor is Salon Post. Our kickoff and red zone sponsor, Innovation Compounding. Touchdown sponsor for 2025 is A&W Family Chiropractic. Our timeout and Stanfield Strong third down sponsor is Smith Appliance. Player of the game sponsor is Blazing Speed. And our halftime and first down sponsor, Carl Black Chevrolet of Kennesaw. And as always, our live chat and chat line is sponsored by the Hoya alumni. Our game day sponsors for 2025 are Signs and More, Ortho Express, Otter's Chicken at the West Coast at the avenues of West Cobb. Yes, that's where they are. Post CPAs, Jailbrooks Construction, Dahlbrooks and Remax around Atlanta, Kennesaw Embroidery, MMP Customs, and Walk-Ons also at the avenues of West Cobb. So we have a special guest here tonight to start off the show. Terry is next door. You might be able to hear him a little bit over our mics here. But I have Mrs. Shay Capel, who is with me. Shay, welcome.
Hi, thanks. I'm sure it's a huge letdown for people who are expecting Terry.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you're here for a very special reason. And I would like for you to tell our audience why you're here and what special's coming up at Harrison.
Yeah, definitely. So it's October, and people don't often start thinking about Christmas in October, but we do. And just the holidays for our community and our family. So last year, long story really short, last year after the holiday season, Dr. Milton came back to our administrative team and said, you know what? We need to do better and be better for our community around the holiday season. I think typically people think it's Harrison. Harrison kids are fine. The community's fine. The elementary kids are fine. They have everything they need.
Right.
Where ultimately they're really not all fine, right? Like we have people in our community who are really in need. And so Shop with a Hoya is something that he tapped our administrative team with. And so I'm working with a team of teachers to bring this vision to life. And so Shop with a Hoya is where we get high school students, Harrison High School students, and we pair them up with feeder elementary school students, so our future Hoyas, who are economically disadvantaged. So we're working with the elementary school counselors to identify these babies, and we're going to match them up with our Harrison kiddos. And we have planned an incredible day of fun. So everybody gets a t-shirt, there's breakfast, there's lunch, they go to Walmart and go shopping, they come back, they wrap their gifts for themselves and for their immediate family that live in the home. We're going to have a visit from Santa, there's crafts and activities, all the things.
Sounds like fun. What is the date of that going down?
So the event is actually Saturday, December 13th. It's a really exciting day, and we're really looking forward to it.
Okay. Is it too late to register or to get my student involved? Or if I'm a student listening to this right now, is it too late to get involved?
That is the best question of the day. So tomorrow is actually the sign-up deadline. So we have had applications open since the beginning of the beginning of September, and it actually closes tomorrow, October 31st. So if they haven't gotten their student involved, or if you are a student and you want to get involved, tomorrow is the last day for applications. And students can apply by scanning the QR code that's kind of all around the building. It's near the hole in the wall and in the cafe, or by visiting our website. And under extracurricular, there's a whole Shop with a Hoya page with all the information.
Why does that not surprise me?
That there's all the information everywhere. Everywhere.
What y'all don't understand is how lucky we are to have Ms. Capel here. She is our administrator over Career Tech, as well as, I think, science, correct?
Math and it's the STEM part of science.
Okay, right. So we're very lucky to have her. She's got some kids that go here as well. I happen to teach one of them. Charlie is in one of my classes and just is a lovely child to teach.
Mm-hmm.
So we're very lucky to have her and her organizational capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And, I will say to echo sort of what she said, there are a lot of misconceptions about about our students here, and not everybody is as blessed as it's not just across the board. There are a lot of students here that, and in our feeders that do need help. And one thing that I've noticed over the years is we used to do Operation Christmas, and I don't know if we're still doing that or not, but we used to do that. It was kind of a similar thing, and it was really great to see our kids, themselves donate and just donate their time and their money and things like that. But also, what I witnessed was the kids that were being helped, they most of them did not spend the money on themselves.
Mhm.
They spent it on younger siblings or parents, gifts to parents. So it's it's I love the holidays, and I love
Yes.
the whole giving concept, and you really do because that's kind of where we've shifted as well, giving more and not really getting, and I think it's better.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well,
really do.
and I do
Really
need
do.
to give you all a shout out. So this isn't free, right? It's not free to feed the kids breakfast and lunch and buy t-shirts and have the transportation and all the wrapping paper. So we've definitely gotten some really generous donors and sponsors, and HNS Radio is one of them. You all are sponsoring breakfast for our babies, and so
Yeah. So we realized, I guess, I don't know, you were doing a swinging by my classroom, and you were talking about what things that you needed. And I just was like, well, hey, you don't have a breakfast sponsor, so I
mhm,
knocked on Terry's door, and I was like, why don't we do that? So he's like, let's do it. So HNS Radio will be sponsoring the breakfast that Saturday morning,
mhm.
December the 13th. Whatever it is y'all are going to have, we're going to just put it on our tab, and we'll take care of it. And hopefully we get a huge number of kids, and we can feed a lot of kids breakfast, and they can have fun.
That's right.
What I like about it is that they're going to not just go shopping with it, but come back and also wrap the gifts.
That's right.
I'm not exactly the best gift wrapper in the world, so we may see certain kids who shine at that part
That's
of
right.
it, and then others may struggle.
We have a lot of mamas who have reached out, like, please let me help and volunteer. So I have a feeling a lot of those mamas are going to step in at the wrapping tables
Yep.
and really help make
Oh,
sure
gosh.
the wrapping corners are on point.
Yep. Well, Shay, I appreciate. I know you've got ticket duty, you've got student section duty.
It's the best, especially on
I'll be
Halloween.
honest with you. They only look like they're maybe 40% done with these names. If you want to hang out up here and be on air with us, that would be perfectly fine.
What do you want to talk about? No,
Well, I think we could talk about. We could get your input on what's going on here. I mean, you can just fill Terry's shoes momentarily.
Ooh.
And what I found out today, and I didn't realize this. Now, Paulding County has 2 losses.
Yes.
We only have 1.
Yep.
However, if we were to lose this game, there is a chance that Paulding County jumps to the 2 seed,
Oh, wow.
takes our 2 seed, and we drop down to the 4 seed, which would be catastrophic. Now,
yes.
do I think that's going to happen? Absolutely not. But mathematics, it's the game still got to be played.
Sure.
Between the lines. So, ideally, in reality, based on previous, McEachern shut them out, Hillgrove shut them out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
one would think that based on our performance, we should be fine. But, one thing that we talk about, like, I have children who are athletes, like, you can never be complacent and too comfortable, because that's when you get lazy and that's when silly mistakes happen. I don't anticipate that helping with our team. I feel like our coaching staff does such an excellent job preparing them mentally and physically. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but I think that's always in the back of your head, right? Like, they're still teenagers.
Yeah. Gosh, that's Terry's favorite quote.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're teenagers.
That's right.
And they do silly stuff, and they look ahead.
Mm-hmm.
That's just that's what I mean. We did it, when we were their age. Oh, that team's not any good. This, that. You look at the record. You don't look at sort of the matchups and things like that. So, but yeah, so that's kind of something that we just became aware of today. So let's take a look at sort of like where these two teams, because they have a long history together.
Yes.
Because we're talking long, like when I first started working here, they were in our region.
No kidding.
Yes, and that's ages ago. That's decades ago. In fact, the last time they beat us was the year before I got here. That was 1996.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I remember one of my first games was over there, and we barely won. We won like 17-14, and it was a tough game. And one of the things I remember about that game, and Terry always is like, man, he's like, you remember like the strangest stuff.
Right.
But like, I remember driving over there, and they kept us in like a PE locker room, and we open up this locker room, and I was going to go tape everybody, and we walk in there, and there's like, those big like things that we have for like faculty meetings, like the drinks and stuff. They were full of soda. And the guys were like descending on this side. It's like, don't you touch that. It's like, stay away from that. They're like, what, coach? I was like, don't drink that.
Nothing
Don't
bubbly.
drink that. I was like, I don't need you guys cramping out there.
No.
So it was that's one of the things that I remember. I remember about that particular game. But yeah, they played us very tough in some of those early games. Last year, of course, we won 38-17. We're 9-3 overall, and then again, it's been nearly 30 years since they beat us.
But I think what you have to think is, I mean, they know that, right? They're keeping that same stat. They wake up on game day and they're preparing because it's been like 30 years, right? So they want to show up and they want to change that stat.
Yeah, and I mean they've held serve with some of the lesser teams in our region. They've beaten them. Okay, so they beat South Cobb, they beat Osborne, they beat Campbell, they beat Pebblebrook. Now these were much closer games than our games.
Sure.
But again, it's put them in a position where if they can beat us, changes things. So, but another thing that I want to look at, and we look at Coach Salam and this coaching staff, if the Hoyas can pull off the win tonight, that'll be 2 consecutive 9-1 seasons. He will have started off his career here at Harrison going 18-2
Unreal.
in the regular season. It's the best start of any coach in school history, and it's not even close. I mean, it's really not. I mean, go all the way back to Coach Cobley when they were playing. Just starting out of varsity schedule, just getting their brains beat in for 2-3 years before they were able to build things up. But when you look at some of the numbers that the Hoyas have been putting up as far as on the scoreboard, that's I'm looking at 6 games where the Hoyas have scored 48 or more out of 9.
And that's outrageous.
Yeah, it really.
To me, that really, really is, especially because I feel like our coaching staff does a really great job of getting everybody playing time too, right? It's not just the same kids showing up every play, every time.
Yeah, so that's our offense is prolific. They can score in bunches. They can score quickly. They can grind it out. They can score a lot of different ways. We got a lot of weapons. It makes it make our offense is very difficult to defend. That's one of the things that Terry and I always kind of talk about is, who are you going to cover?
Right.
Yes. Because obviously Donovan had a big week last week because they were like, we're not going to let DJ beat us.
That's right. And
DJ still had a couple of big catches, but Donovan had some big plays down the field. So, and then Aiden Watson, hey, we're gonna lock down DJ. Aiden's like, okay, I'm gonna run. So it's kind of like really pick your poison, and it's been a while. Prior to Coach Salam getting here, it's been a while since we've been able to say that about our offense. So that you feel really good about this because if you can score, you can stay in games.
Yes.
So
I don't know. I feel like Coach Salam and his whole team, they're just special. Like just as human beings, as coaches, as mentors to high schoolers, they just are special. Their connection with these kids is different than anything I've ever seen. I worked at another high school years and years ago, and I just feel like it's just different and it's special.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he is so generous with his time. Like for us, he's done multiple interviews with us on the air, and even like coming out to our on location shoots where he's just done practice and he's tired and he's got a game plan for a spring game and he's got to organize all, and he still finds time to come out for us. So we really appreciate him and the coaches. They do the same thing. Whenever we ask, they're always really open to coming and speaking with us and getting on the air with us. So we really appreciate that. Well, Shay, I'm going to give you a reprieve and give you a break and let you get back down to the
monitor the students.
Yeah, to the grind. They look like they need some monitoring.
That's right.
Yeah,
they need some adult interventions.
Supervision, everybody. But everybody, just want to remind everybody tomorrow, remember, it's Friday, so you have to come to school tomorrow, okay?
That's one thing. There is no such thing as a sanctioned senior skip day. It's not real. It's not real.
So it will be unexcused and consequences will follow. But remember, if you are not signed up for Shop with a Hoya, you can do it tomorrow. That's the last day. Get involved. If you're not getting involved, if you're already involved, bring a friend along, get them to sign up. And because our goal was how many?
So our goal was 480. We're at just over 300 right now, which is still great. We're still going to be able to spoil the littles plenty, but the more the merrier. And like I said, if we get 180 more, that's the best problem to have.
Exactly. We will figure out a solution to that. And if we got to process 180 of them
That's
in
right.
a day,
I'll do it.
I'll come down there and help you.
I'm in.
All right. I am totally in. Well, Shay, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
and
you.
We hope that Shop with a Hoya is a huge success. Hope you guys that are already signed up, we'll see you on that day, December the 13th. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, Terry might be here, but doesn't look like he's going to. He's got about 40 more senior names to go through. You're listening to Harrison Hoya Football on HNS Radio. Smith Appliance is your hometown GE Showcase and Speed Queen Platinum dealer. We're a family-owned and operated tradition since 1968. From new in the box to scratch and dent deals, we've got the perfect appliance at the perfect price, with the exceptional customer service you deserve before and after the sale. We've got the largest in-stock selection of Speed Queen laundry anywhere, ready for pickup or delivery today. Visit us in Marietta or Hiram, or shop anytime at smithappliance.com. Every winning team has a game plan, and so should your healthcare. Innovation Compounding Pharmacy in Kennesaw creates custom medicine for kids, adults, and even pets. From allergy-friendly formulas to personalized hormone therapy and pet meds that go down easy. They're a trusted national leader in personalized medicine, and they're right here in our own backyard. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Follow at Innovation Compounding tonight on Instagram to enter their $100 Family Night gift card giveaway. Innovation Compounding, supporting your wellness locally.
Look, speed isn't given, it's earned. In the reps, no one sees. In the work, most won't do. At Blazing Speed, we train athletes who want more. More quickness, more explosiveness, more separation. DM at Blazing Speed Kills to book your free speed assessment. Blazing Speed, lightning between the lines.
Are you dreaming of a new house but don't know where to start? J.L. Brooks Construction is a local family-owned and operated hard-working construction company serving Metro Atlanta for the past 32 years. We do everything from small remodeling, new construction, to light commercial construction jobs. J.L. Brooks can make your dream home a reality. We look forward to doing business with you and your family. Visit jlbrooksconstructionincorporated.com for more information and like us on Facebook.
Ugh, I really need a new car.
Well, did you know that Carl Black Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Kennesaw has over 28 acres of inventory?
Really? That means there must be a car fit for me.
Of course. Just visit www.carlblackkennesaw.com to see their latest specials and to find your dream car today.
Are you looking for a real estate agent with the experience, the tools, and the know-how? Located in Kennesaw, Don Brooks and other RE/MAX associates ensure you find just what you're looking for. They've been serving the Metro Atlanta area for over 32 years, and a large sum of their profits go to help the Children's Miracle Network hospitals across the U.S. and Canada. For more information, you can visit www.remax.com or visit them via Facebook or Twitter.
Hoya fans, is your hair looking more like a fumble than a touchdown? Since 2020, Salon Posta has brought luxury, style, and confidence to every client who walks through our doors. Whether it's prom, a fresh cut, flawless color, extensions, or a complete hair transformation, our expert stylists deliver the high-end look you've been dreaming of. Located just outside the Marietta Square, Salon Posta is where elegance meets excellence, because you deserve more than just a haircut. You deserve an experience. Book your appointment on salonposta.com and see why we're Cobb County's 5-star salon for style that wins every time.
Are you suffering from an injury, pain, or other health problem? A&W Chiropractic can give you relief and stability and address the underlying cause. Join us in embracing the 100-year lifestyle principles of optimal health, longevity, and wellness. Go to www.adjustmyfamily.com or call 678-285-1100 for an appointment. A&W Chiropractic, where your health is our priority. Struggling to find the right talent? Worried about leadership gaps, complex HR operations, or tech that just doesn't deliver? At Talent H Rising, we help organizations like yours hire smarter, build stronger leaders, streamline HR operations, and unlock real ROI from HR technology. Imagine faster hiring, a ready pipeline of future leaders, and HR systems that work seamlessly, so you can focus on growing your business. Visit talenthrising.com today and discover how we can partner with you to drive lasting success. Watson is in the shotgun. He's got Washington in the backfield directly behind him. Going to give it to him. Cross the 5. Touchdown, TC Washington. And is he fired up or what? In motion is Kanate. High snap. Blew up the play. Watson, can he do anything with it? Touchdown. Aiden Watson turns what could have been a disaster into an A&W chiropractic touchdown. And we are an extra point away from a tie game. Watson with the snap. Looking. Going for the end zone. He's got Martin. Did he get a foot down? Touchdown, Donovan Martin. Unbelievable throw. Unbelievable catch. Hoyas on top. And snap to the up back, and he's got to be in the end zone. Touchdown. Holy cow. That touchdown was number 77, Danny Garcia.
So that's who the up back was. I couldn't see it. Okay.
We couldn't see when they shifted, but Danny Garcia has just given the Hoyas a 13-point lead. That was not on my bingo card. 3rd down and 9 now. McCullough in the shotgun. He's going to bring a man in motion. It's Mangum. He drops back. Clean pocket. He's going to go down the middle of the field. Picked off. We covered it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Evan Tillman with the interception. He read the eyes of the quarterback and just tracked it all the way in. And the Hoyas get the ball right back. Watson drops back, 3-step drop, looking for a man down the field. He's got Huggins wide open. Touchdown, DJ Huggins. What a perfect throw, and what a catch. Washington still in there. Watson looking to the corner of the end zone. He's going to tuck and run, and he's going to score. Aiden Watson does it again. Well, we hope to hear plenty of plays like that. That was our little snippet from our highlight reel compilation that we put together every week, a little bit different, and we try to put together a highlight reel and post that as an episode every week. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if a highlight reel will get posted tonight because we got school tomorrow. A little unusual Thursday night lights here from Cobley Stadium. Again, I've heard conflicting stories about why we're playing on Friday or on Thursday instead of Friday. Okay, I heard, well, it's Halloween on Friday. I get that, but like I've been doing this a long time, and we've played Halloween games before, and it never stopped us. But the other reason I heard was that there was an official shortage. So there's some other folks that are playing on Thursday. Again, I don't know which story is true. I'm just telling you what I heard. I hope that my sources are good enough. And speaking of our listeners, we're going to shout out Aiden Watson. Mr. Watson is listening. Mark Stevens. Monica Gerda is on with us as well. Griff Tyndall listening from Birmingham, Alabama. Welcome on there, Grifster. Nana Huggins is also listening. Nana, we appreciate you listening. And again, send our thoughts and prayers out to the Huggins family on the loss of Pops over this past week. As for tonight's game, again, Paulding County coming in here with grand visions of coming here and pulling off a major upset. I don't know that that's going to be possible, and hopefully the Hoyas will not allow that to happen. That could drastically shake up the playoff picture, as it is senior night here tonight, is why you're hearing my voice a lot here on the H&S Radio pregame show. And Terry is not chiming. He may not have a voice by the time he gets over here. He has been calling out seniors for about the last, I don't know, at least 20 minutes. We had 78 seniors between the ROTC, band, cheer, and football, and he is still calling out those folks, and he's probably got about 10 or 12 more, then he'll be coming over and joining us. We do want to talk about a couple things. Of course, I was not here last week. I was down in Destin, Florida with some buddies of mine, but I did get to hear the game. But we'll let Terry break down the Hillgrove game as he saw it with his own two eyes. And apparently the fourth quarter was a memorable one. But we talked earlier with Ms. Capel about this series between the Patriots and the Hoyas. It goes back a long, long way. Again, it predates me. This was a team that Harrison played before I got here, and had actually lost to them 3 times. They have not lost to Paulding County since I have been on this campus, and that was started in August of 1997. So let's keep that going and try to go to 10-3 against Paulding County. That would make it 10 straight victories against this group. moving forward, and that streak started back in September of 1997, my very first year on this campus. That is crazy to think about. It does seem like time has flown. Things have changed drastically on this campus, and even in the classrooms and the configuration of the building, and the number of students here as well. So lots of things have changed, but some things stay the same. We beat the Patriots when we play them, and we want to keep that going here tonight. As far as what to expect tonight, you've got a Paulding County team who is 4-2 in the region. They have beat the teams they are supposed to have beaten, and have lost to the upper tier teams of McEachern and Hillgrove, and have lost pretty handily. They have not scored, and they've given up 115 points to those two teams. You'd look at those numbers and you think to yourself, this is going to be a cakewalk. However, when you give somebody hope and you let them hang on to that hope, and maybe the first drive you make a mistake and you're not mentally focused, and they get a little short score, short field, and they're able to put one in the end zone, all of a sudden they start believing that they can win. That's what Harrison's got to be wary of. Harrison has got to take that belief and that hope, and they've got to crush it within the first 6 minutes of this game. And I think once that happens, then you will start to see the Hoyas pour it on, because I don't think defensively Paulding County has the defensive personnel to be able to stop all the weapons that we have offensively. So I just think the Hoyas are going to be able to score pretty much at will, and the only team that's going to be able to stop us is ourselves with penalties and or turnovers. So if we can play clean, I think it's going to be a successful night for the Hoyas. And we're getting, I believe that's the final senior being called here. And again, just as you guys, we appreciate all of our listeners who are listening out there. Danny Osmond also listening, has just jumped in. A couple other folks have joined us as well. Courtney Jans is on as well. So we've got some of our other super fans as well. Corey Bellamy, Mark Stevens, Justin Brooks is with us. So we appreciate you guys. As always, you're kind of our stalwarts. We can always pencil you guys in as listeners, and making sure that we have a great audience every single week. We love you guys' engagement on the Hoya Alumni Chat Line. We've had just some really great numbers over the past month. We've gone 3 straight weeks of all-time highs in downloads every weekend. And we're looking to max out our listeners tonight and have another great weekend of downloads. Go to our website, hnsradio.com. You can also go onto Podbean once those episodes are published, and you can listen to them as many times as you want for free. That's one of the benefits that we have, and we also try to post those on X as well. So we've got the national anthem coming up here, and we're going to let you take a listen to that. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a Terry Kemp sighting in the press box. he has made it. His vocal cords have survived. And, wow, what a great job he did. That was a lot of names. That was a lot of folks. Shout out. We've got a listener here, Terry, and the screen name is Coach E. I'm wondering if that's Coach Elkins.
Oh,
Coach E, let me know who you are.
Please let it be Coach Elkins. Let it be. 75 names.
Griff's shouting you out, man. Terry.
I appreciate that. I started losing my voice about halfway through.
It was tough.
And I just looked down at my phone, and Ellis is like, "You got to pick up the pace." Really? Come on, man. I was going
I don't know what you're supposed to do, honestly.
Holy cow.
I really don't. All right, well, we're going to have to pick up the pace and get our college picks in.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm just in time for that.
We got to do it fast, yeah. You would think they put some more time on, but probably not.
You know that doesn't happen here.
That's not going to happen.
It happens everywhere else.
Everywhere. All right, so let's go with the first matchup that you've got picked here. Not a bad one. I like it. Vanderbilt at 7-1, going to Texas 6-2.
Yeah, so I honestly think this is a bit of a toss-up because I don't know if Arch Manning is going to play. He's been in concussion protocol all week. I don't think Texas is good enough to beat Vanderbilt. I cannot believe that just came out of my mouth. That's insane. I'll take Vandy on the road.
Dude, after watching last week, I'm Diego'd out, man. I'm going Diego and Vanderbilt on the road. That's crazy, but yeah, I don't think Texas is good enough either after seeing their performance against Kentucky 2 weeks ago.
Things you never thought you'd say.
No, not at all. Next one, Oklahoma at 6-2 against Tennessee 6-2. This is effectively, both of those two games are effectively college football playoff elimination games, potentially.
Yeah, I think Texas is already eliminated, but why do I got to go? You got to go first on this one.
I do? Okay, well, I'm taking the Vols.
Where is this game?
It's at Tennessee, Knoxville.
Oh, I'll take Tennessee for that. Yeah.
All right, Cincinnati at Utah. Ooh. Cincinnati 7-1 at Utah 6-2.
And Cincinnati's only loss was a really good loss to a Big Ten team. I don't remember who it was. But Utah is really good at home. I'm going to go with Utah at home.
I'm going to go with Utah as well because Cincinnati flying across the country. I don't like that. All right, Miami at 6-1 at SMU.
It's a sneaky SMU team.
Yeah, that's a sneaky SMU team. Miami just got punched in the mouth last week, suffered their first loss. Can they get up off the mat and go on the road and dominate an SMU team? I'm going to say they can. I'm going to go Miami.
I think there's a chance Carson Beck might have the yips now after all those interceptions. But I don't have the guts to pick SMU, so I'll take Miami.
All right. The cocktail party in Jacksonville, Georgia against Florida.
I did not want to put this game on, but there just wasn't a good fifth game.
Could have been Kentucky-Auburn.
Yeah, could have been.
It's a terrible game, but one of those guys is not going to be employed.
I have to tell you, I had a dream this week, and I dreamed that Florida beat Georgia 3-0. And it was the worst nightmare I've had in a long time because I don't have nightmares. And that worries me. I have no idea. Florida's fired their coach. You don't know what systems are going to be running. There's no way to scout them. They have nothing to lose, and they hate Georgia. I'm going to take Florida.
What?
Yep.
Wow, I can't believe that. I'm going Georgia.
I can't believe I'm picking against Georgia, but
Kirby will clap his way to a victory. All right, and with that, the Hoyas run through the banner. We're getting ready for action here on Senior Night again. At the end of the game, we'll be picking a Blazing Speed player of the game, and powered by Blaze Sports Performance, Marriotta's Elite Speed and Agility Training System. Follow at Blazing Speed Kills to give your athlete the edge. DM now to book a free assessment, test your vertical and speed. That's at Blazing Speed Kills. So, Terry, coming off that solo performance at Hillgrove where you did yeoman's work, excellent job getting that done once we got the gremlins out of the system.
Yeah,
there at the beginning.
No explanation for what that was.
Yeah, we don't know what happened there. We really don't. But I will give some props to Paulding County coaching staff, Coach Presley. He not only gave me a roster, he gave me a depth chart, which nobody has given us, Terry.
Well, and he's the more I looked at this team this week, the more it really looks like he has got that program going in the right direction. And they've gotten better all year. I never would have dreamed they were going to be the 4 seed out of this region. I would have told you it was going to be Campbell all day long. But they've earned their way in. They've won 3 in a row. They haven't lost since October 3rd.
Wow.
And so the Hoyas need to be on their toes tonight because this Paulding County team's a lot like that Florida team that Georgia's going to play.
Yep. So Paulding County set to kick this one away, and we are almost ready to get it underway. And this is a short kick, and this one's fielded by Parker Perkins at the 36-yard line. That's where the Hoyas and Aiden Watson, the sophomore, are going to get started. Again, this is Colin Williams' former team.
Yep.
He played for them as a freshman and part of his sophomore year before getting injured, and always likes to play against the Patriots. And the Hoyas are going to come out with Perkins, Huggins, and Kanate in a trips formation on the far side. Singled up is Donovan Martin on the near side. Aiden Watson all alone in the backfield. Patriots show 3-man front. Just going to swing it out to Huggins. Little slip screen, and he's not going to get a whole lot. Nice pursuit there by the Patriot defenders. He's maybe going to pick up 2 on first down.
Yeah, so the Patriots went man there and dropped a guy back into safety from the slot position. A little surprised. They're going to try to man up our receivers.
It's going to be interesting to see how that shakes out. Sykin is now in there on 2nd and 8. First drive of the game. Going to fake it to William and swing it out to DJ. He's got the first down and he's going to be driven out of bounds. So the first Carl Black Chevrolet first down of the night gets the ball up to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, nice pickup out there. Got good blocking and was just able to get up the far sideline. Really pretty execution right there by the Hoyas.
Yeah, Hoyas just taking what they're being given right now. The defensive backs are a good 7 and 8 yards off of Hoya receivers. Watson, 3-step drop, looking down the field, just fires it over to the outside. And nice catch over there. I believe that was Colin William out of the backfield.
That was Perkins.
Parker Perkins, excuse me. We've got the dark blue unis on with the green numbers, which makes it really difficult to see the numbers. Hoy's going to go empty now. They've got Kanate out there. He's going to be lined up in the slot here on 2nd down and 4 from the Patriot 47. And they're going to hand it to Kanate, and he just gets blown up. Just penetration in the backfield. Luckily, they just are going to mark it only at the 48. He got thrown down at the 42. But that play was going nowhere. The offensive line just folded right there. Not sure what happened. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 now, and we're going to get a flag. Looks like Paulding County jump. But I'll tell you what, Terry, their defensive line is stout.
Yeah, they're big. You can look down there, and then they got some size on the defensive line. They've started the game in a 3-4, and those 3 down linemen with their hand in the ground are big. They're all bigger than our offensive linemen.
Yeah, they've been getting penetration here. That's a lot of that quick passing game is probably predicated around them, not giving them time to get upfield. Big 3rd down and 4 now, just inside Patriot territory at the 48. Watson looking down. He's got a man, Kanate. He makes the catch all the way down inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. Good for another.
Carl Black Chevrolet first down.
And the Hoyas marching. That was a beautifully thrown ball. Nice adjustment on it. Kanate, as he was able to shake the defender. As Crash Hour comes out. Now you've got Huggins and Martin lined up on the same side. Here comes Kanate to join him in that trips formation. Parker Perkins is singled up on the outside. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Hoyas driving here. 10:38 to go, opening quarter. Watson, he's pressured, and he fumbles the football. And just like I talked about in the opener, the only team that's going to beat the Hoyas tonight is the Hoyas, and that's the first mistake less than a minute and a half in.
Yeah, Watson tried to sprint out to his right there and just got run down from behind, and the defensive looked like it might have been a linebacker. The defensive guy from Paulding County did exactly what you teach. He just came down with that right arm as he tried to wrap up with the left arm and knocked it loose. First turnover of the night goes to the Hoyas the wrong way.
So here we go. First offensive possession as Klepper gets it in the shotgun. He's going to just hand it off. And they're going to stack up the running back in the backfield. That's Garrard.
Is 71 the Kentucky commit?
I believe so. Yes, number 71, Tariq Jemison. He will be headed to Lexington next year.
He's a big one.
He is 6'5", 315, and plays left tackle for the Patriots.
Yeah, so their offensive line is pretty much bigger than our D line to a man.
See who the running back is. I believe that is Daly. Remember him from last year.
Yeah, number 4.
Number 1.
Oh, is that a 1?
4?
No, it's a
They
1.
toss it to Daly, and he's going to rumble for about maybe a yard. He's a big fella. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8.
And Daly's got that extra padding on his helmet,
He's
and
big.
it came off right there. Now, if that comes off, does he have to come off the field for a play?
Readjusted.
All right.
So. Substitution for the Patriots right now, Riley Jeffries. He's kind of their Swiss Army knife. He does everything, returns kicks, returns punts. Right now he's going to be lined up wide. And covering him is going to be Ratliff here on 3rd and 7. 9:08 to go. Hoyas just turned it over. Klepper looking out. And he's got the man for the first down, exactly who I said, Riley Jeffries. Out at the 38-yard line. That's a Paulding County first down. Inside of 9 minutes here. Their first drive of the game. Terry, I was mentioning in the opener, talking about hope and belief, and you got to squash it right out of the gate. We haven't done a great job of doing that.
Well, yeah, we were trying to until we turned the ball over. So we got a little work to do now.
Klepper in the shotgun. Daly is a single set back there with it. They're going to hand it to Daly. He's just trying to pick his way. He's going to maybe get a yard, if that. Nice job of the D-line, Adam Price and Reese Bentley converging along with Oscar McAdoo. He's going to get a breather right now as Benitez comes in.
So this offensive line for Paulding County is big, but they just don't seem to be very quick of foot.
They're not very active. Their hands are not very active. They're not getting a lot of push. They got a lot of size, but they're not getting a lot of push on that Hoya D-line. 2nd down and 9 for Klepper and the Patriots. He's going to hand it to Daly again. Boy, oh boy, coming up and making the play. That was Graham Aldridge. Excuse me, that was you had it right, Terry. It's not Daly. It's Daniel. Why does he have such a difficult last name? Doug Benny.
Yeah.
Doug Benny.
Yep, him, that guy.
Daniel O.
Graham Aldridge, the hero of last week's game with that fumble recovery in the end zone.
Yep, indeed. What a play. Johnny on the spot, Graham Aldridge putting the Hoyas up. Now it is 3rd down and 10 from their own 38-yard line. D needs a stop here, try to get this ball back for the Hoyas, and we're going to get a Smith Appliance timeout by the Paulding County Patriots. And we're going to take a timeout as well. And you're listening to Harrison Hoya Football on Podbean and HNS Radio. Smith Appliance is your hometown GE Showcase and Speed Queen Platinum dealer. We're a family-owned and operated tradition since 1968. From new in the box to scratch and dent deals, we've got the perfect appliance at the perfect price, with the exceptional customer service you deserve before and after the sale. We've got the largest in-stock selection of Speed Queen laundry anywhere, ready for pickup or delivery today. Visit us in Marietta or Hiram, or shop anytime at smithappliance.com. All right, we are back here, Cobley Stadium. First quarter, 7:35 to go, no score. Hoyas got the ball to start this one, drove down the field, fumbled it inside the 30, and Paulding County has it now 3rd and 10. They've got it at their own 38-yard line, trying to convert the first down and keep their drive going. As Klepper has it in the shotgun, everybody's getting aligned now. They're going to go with a bunch formation to the far side. And Daniel O is in the backfield. They fake it to him, and we've got a flag. And they're just going to chuck it out. The guy's wide open, caught at the 30, and makes a move and can't get away. He's down at the 22-yard line, but we've got a flag at the line of scrimmage. And procedural penalty on Paulding County is going to negate what was a huge gain of 45 yards through the air. And, Terry, I mean, he just chucked it up in the air and he's wide open.
How many times have we seen that work over the last couple of seasons?
Too many.
Just a chuck and duck play, and we see it so many times be successful. You're just basically throwing the ball out as far as you can, and you're telling your guy to go run and get it. And a lot of teams are pretty good at it.
Yeah, apparently. That's going to bring up 3rd and 15. Ball now is placed at the 33-yard line. 7:25 to go. Opening quarter again. Adam Freeman alongside me is Terry Kemp. As usual, the team is back together this week, bringing you Harrison Hoya football from Cobley Stadium. No score here in our first quarter, and what is a unique Thursday Night Lights edition of GHSA football.
Yep, and there are a bunch of games going on tonight, so we'll check the GHSA Salon Posta scoreboard in just a minute.
All right, so let's watch the matchup on the far side, and I believe that's O'Neal over there on number 18, Jeffries. They like to get him the football. Klepper in the shotgun, drops back, just chucks it down the field. He's double covered. It's going to be underthrown, but again, just throwing it up to try to hit Garrard.
Well, and he was open initially, but then the ball just didn't make it to him.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the issues that Paulding County has run into is when they are forced to throw the football, they're in a little bit of a dire straits there.
Yeah, and the Hoyas did not need to give up another 3rd and long conversion. Good to see them get off the field here, as long as Paulding County doesn't pull a South Cobb.
I don't think they're going to do that with Jeffries back there. He is the punter, the punt returner, the kick returner, and a wide receiver. So he does lots of different things. Low line drive here, and everybody's just getting out of the way. DJ Huggins back returning punts now for the Hoyas, and why not? He's probably your best athlete back there. Again, Kerry Stevens, superfan listening. Kaylee Guthrie also on tonight as our audience continues to get bigger.
So let's jump on that Salon Posta GHSA scoreboards because there are some big games going on tonight. And North Cobb leads Wheeler 14-7 in the first. McEachern 7, Osborne nothing in the first.
All right, Hoyas have it 1st down and 10 on the 32-yard line. Washington is the single setback. They're going to fake it to him, look down the field, and Martin stopped running. Or that's a touchdown. They had Martin single coverage, and he just stopped running about the 50-yard line.
I think we weren't on the same page there. Looks like the quarterback thought one route was going to be run, and the wide receiver thought a different route was being run, and that will lead to an incompletion.
Well, he's going to go 5 wides now. Little sprint out run for Watson. He's going to get across the 35, and he's going to be turned back at the 36-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. And Hoyas are just flat right now, Terry.
Yep. And again, I know you talked about this in the pregame show. You cannot let a team like Paulding County hang around and give them life. You can't.
Trips to the near side now on 3rd down and 6. Paulding County runs a defensive lineman on late. Now, again, they're running that 3-4. 6 minutes to go. Watson got a man outside. It's through his hands. He was looking for Kanate.
No, I think that was DJ.
Perkins. Actually, that was Parker Perkins in and out of his hands.
Yep.
So the Hoyas will be forced to punt. So the first 2 possessions for the Hoyas, a fumble and a punt. Not exactly what you want when you're trying to lock down the number 2 seed at home.
Well, we had to get rid of that ball pretty quick because Paulding County brought everybody. They brought the linebackers, they brought the water boy, and
nice kick. We got a flag. I don't know what that flag was for.
Yeah, that's in a weird spot.
Yeah, they threw it back at the 22-yard line, and the ball was fair caught at the 32. So very strange flag. We'll have to see.
It's in the spot where there's too many men on the field, possibly.
That could be a potentially huge call.
Yeah, that would make it 4th and 1.
That would change things possibly. Yep. And I think that's what. And again, I think we're starting to see here why Paulding County, sort of is in some of the situations they're in, is just the discipline and some of the silly penalties.
Yeah, I think that's
what that is.
They had too many men on the field. That's really that's his only call.
Yeah.
That's what he's looking for initially, and that flag came out so fast.
That gives the Hoyas a first down all the way up to the Paulding County 49-yard line.
Wait a minute. That was 15 yards?
15-yard penalty.
Wow.
The Hoyas have got to take advantage of that.
I've never seen.
I thought that was just a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't understand. And I think so. The Paulding County coaches are over there saying, "What is going on here?"
So that's
I have never seen, if that's what it was.
Well, I mean, they're marking it off like it's
like a personal foul.
But that's not a 15-yard infraction. That's a 5-yard infraction. Would make it 4th down and 1 still, back at the 39-yard line. But they're going to leave it, Terry. Oh my goodness.
So they're on the field tonight. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
First down run for the Hoyas, picks up 2. Well, they're going to give it let's say 1 yard down to the 48-yard line. As Hoyas are really, really fortunate there, Terry, to get that penalty marked off and get a first down via penalty.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the explanation.
Watson looking to the outside. That one is dropped by Martin. And going to bring up 3rd down and 9 now. Hoyas just look completely out of sync right now on offense.
Yeah, they've come out flat, and you're going to have to do something to inject some HBI because that's what we need.
It has none right now. 3rd and 9 from the Paulding County 49-yard line. And looks like Paulding County's trying to give us a touchdown, trying to keep this drive alive for us by another penalty. And that's my boy Jemison, the Kentucky commit, jumps off sides.
You get to watch him play next fall. All right, manageable 3rd and 4 here for the Hoyas.
3rd and 4, got to get to the 39 for a first down. Watson is all alone in the backfield. He's got trips to the near side. He's got Perkins, DJ, and Donovan Martin. See what he decides to do. He's going to run it to the left. Now cut back. He's got some room across the 40, diving across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. That's going to be another
Carl Black Chevrolet first down.
And the second one, only the 3rd of the night for the Hoyas, but that's going to keep the chains moving with 5:13 to go here, opening quarter. Again, no score.
Sometimes a little play like that, just a simple little quarterback scramble for a first down, might get your team going.
Bunch formation to the far side. Watson. He's got Kanate wide open. Now he's getting pursued by everybody. He's just going to have to throw it away. And I think he wanted Kanate. He was looking for initially.
They're going to call intentional grounding here.
Oh, wow.
Nope,
No
they're
flag.
waving it off.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. So they picked up the flag, luckily. Watson got flushed there. Kanate comes out. Washington comes in now. 2nd and 10 from the Paulding County 33-yard line. 4:51 to go, opening quarter, no score. Again, Hoyas won this one 38-17 last year. Watson swings it out to the far side to DJ. He's caught across the 30. He's going to be dragged down possibly just short. They're going to mark him just short inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. It's got to get about to the 23. So nice grab there by DJ. And so Perkins comes off.
3rd and 1 here for the Hoyas, but I bet this is 2-down territory.
It's got to be 3rd down and 1 inside the 24. Got to get to the 23. And the Hoyas will have the first down with Washington as he goes across the right side down to the 22-yard line.
That is the formation the Hoyas got into last week when they did the 3 consecutive tush pushes down at the goal line. So, and that's another Carl Black Chevrolet first down, and they are almost inside the red zone.
Almost in the Innovation Compounding red zone. We're knocking on the door there. Watson in the shotgun. 4:04 to go. No score here opening quarter. 3rd drive of the game for the Hoyas. Trying to put some points on the board. Watson, three-step drop, looking for the end zone. He's got Huggins. Touchdown. DJ Huggins just outran the defender right into the end zone, and the Hoyas get on the board with 3:53 to go in the opening quarter, 6-0 on a 23-yard touchdown. Aiden Watson to DJ Huggins.
Well, if you are the defensive back for Paulding County and you know you are lined up across from arguably what might be the best receiver in all of Cobb County, that's a large role to fill.
Well, that's a lot of space to cover, too, because he was singled up on that far side. Extra point here. By number 97, Ian Castro is good. And the Hoyas lead 7-0 with 3:53 to go here in the opening quarter.
So we got some freshman players that are dressed with varsity tonight, and I'm not sure who that was. I think it was one of the football moms, but she was kind enough to bring these to us because when they got in a couple of weeks back, we didn't know who was who. So we'll keep an eye out for those numbers. And
those kids, just go ahead and let you guys know because they are not on our varsity original roster that we had. Andy Perkins, number 3, number 11, Mason Bruce, number 38, Ashton Warden, number 49, Shepard Wright, number 51, Carter Carlin, number 59, Jerica Stanley, number 68, Christian Carlin, and number 90, Jake Hargis. So congratulations to those 8 young men who have extended their football year from the freshman group under Coach Farm.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get a chance to call their number out. That would mean that
one of those guys already
big.
has a varsity touchdown. That is
Perkins.
Ashton Warden.
Oh, it was okay. I thought it was Perkins, but you're right. Yeah, hopefully, if they're in later, that means we're doing well on the scoreboard.
And this one is pooched, and it's going to be covered at the 35-yard line. And nice job there by Asher Kelly. Hoyas again trying to maybe steal a possession there and keep the momentum going, but they're going to give the ball at the 35-yard line. That's where Klepper and the Patriots will take over.
Harken back to that Archer game of last year where that's all you saw. And think about it. It's actually pretty smart. You're giving up field position, but you are making the other team make the play every time.
Yeah, and they made us, and we at one time we messed up. So Daniel O gets churning. I get the feeling if he ever gets ahead of steam, it's going to be tough to tackle that fella outside. He is a big dude. And he's wearing number 1, and that's Daly. And I think number 4 is Daniel O. So I think it's Daly that's the fullback in this scenario. 2nd down and 7 from the 39-yard line. Daly again. He's going to pick up maybe a yard to the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
He's got the build that he's a long strider. He's going to need multiple steps to get into his stride, but once he does, he's going to be able to motor.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know that he's going to be able to get enough strides to get up to full speed the way they are running these inside, basically their little draws and handoffs.
Yeah, 3rd down and 5 now. 2:50 to go opening quarter. Hoyas lead 7-0 on the 23-yard touchdown pass, Aiden Watson to DJ Huggins moments earlier. Klepper is in the shotgun. He's got Daly back there with him. He's looking to throw, just going to chuck it down the field. This one's about to get intercepted. Dejanay intercepts it at the 30. There's some confusion there, and he's going to return it to the 35, going to be taken down at the 38, and that's where the Hoyas will take over. So the turnover battle is now tied 1-1. As Dejanay picks that one off.
There was no Paulding County Patriot over there, anywhere near that throw.
Nope.
So somebody didn't run the right route, or the quarterback thought they were running a different route, but something definitely went wrong, and it went wrong in a bad way. And like we said earlier, when the intended target and the quarterback are not on the same page, there's nothing good that comes out of that, and that's the worst thing that could happen right there, unless you're a Hoya fan, and then it's good. God bless your soul.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The Hoyas take over at the 38-yard line.
I'll close the window for you.
What? You don't need to do that.
I was afraid you're getting cold.
No, I'm fine. Open that thing. Handing it off to Jermaine Hill. His first carry of the night has enough for about 8 or 9 yards. Boy, running downhill is Jermaine Hill. He's going to pick up 8. going to bring up 2nd down and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Number 22 for Paulding County kind of took a ride. He looked like a flag there. He grabbed a hold of Jermaine Hill and held on, and his feet went up in the air. So great run by Jermaine.
Empty backfield now. Hoyas with trips to the near side. Patriots show pressure. Now they back out of it, swing it out to Kanate, and it's way over his head. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Now the temperatures are pretty cool tonight. And now Watson is going to tell you that's a pass he's got to complete. But at the end of the day, when the temperatures get cold like this, that football just feels a little different in your hand.
Yeah. Again, same formation on 3rd down and 2. Watson in the shotgun. Sykin is the sniffer on the right side. Paulding County showing pressure off the edge now. Send a man in motion. It's Martin. They fake it to him. Watson's going to keep it. He's got the 1st down and more across the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Give him 6. Aiden Watson. Touchdown from 54 yards out. Puts the Hoyas up 13-0. Just a little read option, and the C's parted.
The motion coming back across the line of scrimmage really fooled Paulding County there. They all went left. And Aiden Watson did not hand the ball off, and he went just off the left, the Hoyas left, to the Paulding County Patriot right, and there was nobody there.
Great read by Aiden Watson. As the extra point, we are getting set for that. Town with the hold. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights and good. Hoyas lead 14-0, and sort of overcoming a slow start the last 2 drives like lightning striking.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the first two drives by the Hoyas ended in a fumble and a punt. Since then, it's been all business, and they've converted the last 2 drives for nice touchdowns. And you've got a 14-0 lead in the first quarter, which is, you know, that's where you should be in this situation.
Taking advantage of some really costly Paulding County penalties.
Mm-hmm.
That kept that first drive alive. We had the punt team out there. They had too many men on the field.
I've got to find out what that penalty was.
Is that too many men on the field? I don't think so.
That's illegal participation, okay. But it's not a 15-yard penalty. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to find out what that was.
Yeah, that's very strange. Very strange. Again, thank you for joining us on a special Thursday Night Lights edition of HNS Radio and Harrison Hoya football. As Kelly tries it again, and he's just going to fair catch it again at the 35-yard line. And that's Garrard. Maximus Garrard, that is, with the fair catch. Okay.
Little sidebar there.
Sidebar.
Yep.
Conference call. So the Hoya defense comes out there. Dejanay with the interception last possession set up that long Aiden Watson run. And Daly, nice stop again by that Hoya front. That was Adam Price along with David Rudd. And Trey Lilly got involved there as well. He was still able to pick up 3. And Terry, that's kind of like they're going to be content with. Let's see how many yards we can get on 1st and 2nd, and then see if we can get something, maybe a Hail Mary pass on 3rd. That's kind of what they've been doing. 2nd down and 7. 3 wide outs for the Patriots. As Klepper is in the shotgun. Inside of a minute now, Hoya's leading 14-0. Klepper looking down the field, just going to chuck it up. And wow, they're going to throw a flag.
Boy, he sold that.
Well, he really did. And they're going to get Ratliff on the pass interference on 2nd and long, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I think they're going to call this holding, even though the receiver really sold it. There was, they were running into each other. I didn't see a hold, but he sold it. Oh, they're going to call it pass interference. I thought they were going to call it holding.
It was already in the air.
Yeah.
So that's going to give Paulding County a 1st down into Harrison territory. They're going to mark this one right at the 48-yard line of the Hoyas. And so the Hoyas are going to have to be wary of that. That's going to be a tactic, I think, probably the rest of the game here. 49.4 to go. Hoyas leading 14-0 as Daly is going to pick up 3 on first down.
Daly does not get cheated when he gets to that line of scrimmage.
Excuse me, that was Daniel O, number 4.
Or O. He puts his head down and he gets him a piece of flesh, that's for sure.
I'm going to bring in Riley Jeffries now. So substitutions here. So they've got Guerrara, Jeffries, and Watley are the receivers.
Let's go, Hoyas!
And Daly is a single setback on 2nd down and 7. Pressured. Just going to have to dump it off and can't get his receiver. He was looking for Watley, but he was pressured by Price out there on the edge. Nice job there, not letting Klepper really see his receiver.
A lot of eye candy in that particular play. Paulding County had a running back kind of coming out late, almost like a late draw. And some of the Hoyas followed him, and then they had action going away from him over to the right, which is where he threw it. And but he was being pressured. That ball had to come out too fast for that play to fully develop.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 from the Harrison, just outside the Harrison 45-yard line. 1.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hoyas leading 14-0. As Klepper is in the shotgun. Going to toss and getting free, but falling down for a loss of 1. Nice job there in the backfield. I think that was Price again, knifing in there. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. And we're going to head to a break, and the Hoyas, after 1, lead the Paulding County Patriots 14-0. You're listening to Harrison Hoya Football on HNS Radio.
Look, speed is a given. It's earned. In the reps, no one sees. In the work, most won't do. At Blazing Speed, we train athletes who want more. More quickness, more explosiveness, more separation. DM at Blazing Speed Kills to book your free speed assessment. Blazing Speed, lightning between the lines.
Are you dreaming of a new house but don't know where to start? J.L. Brooks Construction is a local family-owned and operated hard-working construction company serving Metro Atlanta for the past 32 years. We do everything from small remodeling, new construction, to light commercial construction jobs. J.L. Brooks can make your dream home a reality. We look forward to doing business with you and your family. Visit jlbrooksconstructionincorporated.com for more information and like us on Facebook.
Ugh, I really need a new car.
Well, did you know that Carl Black Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Kennesaw has over 28 acres of inventory?
Really? That means there must be a car fit for me.
Of course. Just visit www.carlblackkennesaw.com to see their latest specials and to find your dream car today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Cobley Stadium. Hoyas leading 14-0. Start of the second quarter as Klepper has it in the shotgun. It is 4th down and 8, and he's going to come up and get under center and change the play. And they get the Hoyas to jump, but they don't make contact, don't cross the line. Now they're going to try to get him to do it again. We got 7 seconds on the play clock. Now 3, now 2, now 1, and we are out of time. And I think did they call timeout, Terry?
Mm-mm.
No, they got delay of game, so they can push them back. So they're going to have to punt this one. So nice discipline there by the Hoya defense. A lot of times we see kids all the time jump.
Yeah, and that smart play. That's what you want to do there. You're taking a low risk, high reward type of gamble.
All right, look for DJ to make a play right here. The last punt was a line drive, one hopper. Look for him to try to make something happen here as he stands at his own 25-yard line. Right now, Riley Jeffries stands at his 33 to punt this one away. So this will be the first official play of the second quarter. This one is high, and the Hoyas are just going to get away from it. Takes a nice check-up bounce. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hoyas at the 23. And we'll take this opportunity to thank our game day sponsors for 2025. Signs and More, Ortho Express, Otter's Chicken at the West Cobb Avenues, Post CPAs, J.L. Brooks Construction, Don Brooks and Remax around Atlanta, Kennesaw Embroidery, MMP Customs, and Walk-Ons at the Avenues of West Cobb.
all eyes are going to be on that North Paulding Marietta game tomorrow because that becomes, in effect, the game that's going to set the top 3 positions in the region that the Hoyas match up with.
So that'll see who comes here and visits us in 2 weeks, potentially. Watson, 3-step drop, looking down the field, surveys. He's got a man. It's Kanate, caught across midfield and down at the 42-yard line. Abu Kanate. Boy, what a grab in traffic. That ball was thrown into double coverage, Terry.
Yeah, and Kanate is just not a big guy, but we know he's got speed, and he has gotten more confident as the years gone along, and he has really become a weapon for the Hoya offense.
And the fastest guy on this roster gets the Hoyas in Paulding County territory. 1st and 10 at the 45 of Paulding County. Watson hands it off. And that's Colin William with his first carry. And I believe he's going to pick up the Carl Black Chevrolet first down at the 35-yard line. So Hoyas making quick work of this drive.
And they're going quick. A little blood in the water here, Adam.
They can sense it. And William is back there with him again. Single setback. He fakes it to him. He's got DJ on the slant, just overthrew him, or that was a touchdown.
It got tipped at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure who got it, but just enough to deflect it. Or you're right, that was going to be a touchdown. DJ
obliterates people at the line of scrimmage. It's not even funny.
He destroyed that guy off the line, and he was wide open on that slant pattern.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Paulding County showing pressure. Now they back out of it. Watson changes the call. 11:08 to go. Hoyas leading 14-0. Gives it out, swings it out to William. He's got it for the first down and more inside the Innovation Compounding red zone down to the 19-yard. They're going to mark him right at the 20, actually. But Williams showing he can catch the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah, that Carl Black Chevrolet first down is brought to you by this formation that the Hoyas have been working on the last few weeks, where they put a running back out in that formation, that bunch formation.
Now they've got trips to the far side now as Crash Hour is singled up on the near side. Watson looking in the corner. He's got a man, but he is overthrown. He was looking for Donovan Martin, and he was pressured by that's Daniel O, coming right up the middle. Had to get rid of it.
Yeah, he had to get rid of that really quick because he took a pop. He held in there. He stayed in there and knew he was going to get hit. If he had a second longer, I think that was going to be big.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 20. So Hoyas have it in the Innovation Compounding red zone for the first time tonight, as they've got Williams split out. Watson sends DJ in motion. Going to hand it to William. He fumbled it.
Offensive lineman fell on it.
Offensive lineman, I believe that was, who was it that jumped on that? Number 68 for the Hoyas just saved our bacon.
66.
That was Robert McCarvich. Boy, just basically saved that drive for the Hoyas. Going to bring up 3rd down and 12, however. Lots of moving parts on that play.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some sort of conversation going on here. So 3rd down and 12 now for the Hoyas. 9:52 and counting. So they're going to bring Kanate in and William out. They're going to roll the play clock down to 20 seconds now. Bunch formation to the far side. Watson. Again, Paulding County showing pressure again. Now they back out of it. Press coverage on Martin at the bottom. Watson looking down the field. He's looking in the corner and was looking for, I believe that was DJ. Looked like he might have gotten held there on his break. That's going to bring up 4th and 12. So the Hoyas get in the Innovation Compounding red zone, go backwards with the fumble, and they're staying on the field for this.
Yeah, that doesn't look like we're going to reach for a field. Well, never mind.
No, here comes Just at the last moment, Brenton Groves coming out there to attempt a 40-yarder, what's going to be a 40-yard field goal to put the Hoyas up 17-0. Again, the Hoyas had one kick blocked last week.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope they clean that up in practice. And Groves, this one is very low and not going to be good. And it was pushed to the right. And that one just like he didn't get any momentum into that one. It's going to be first and 10, Paulding County.
Never had a chance. It didn't look like it got more than about 7-8 feet off the ground. So, unfortunately for the Hoyas, they're going to get deep in Paulding County territory and come away with nothing.
Yep, no points. A couple opportunities there. There was and you got to give it to Paulding County for putting enough pressure on Watson to make him throw the ball just a little bit before he wants to. That was, he could have had a touchdown to DJ and knocking that ball down, and also touchdown to Martin, if not for that pressure from the Patriots. So they get the ball back here with 9:20 to go here in the second quarter till halftime. Stick around for the Carl Black Chevrolet halftime show. And we talked about him getting loose and just dragging guys, and Daly finally got to the outside, picked up the first down, and people just bounce off of him once he gets going.
Yeah, he's a big fella, and he's a long strider. He can't get up to full speed until he's had about 5 or 6 strides. But when he does, think of Travis Henry or Derrick Henry, excuse me.
He's kind of built like Derrick Henry.
Oscar down there chirping chirping at the offensive line, and your future Kentucky Wildcat had to pull one of his teammates back.
First and 10 now at the 30-yard line. Klepper has it in the shotgun. Daly back there with him to fake it to Daly. This one is picked off, and it's R.J. Cowser. Touchdown. R.J. Cowser deflected it to himself and ran it in from 15 yards out. And the Hoyas are up 20-0. Wow, what a big play by RJ.
Been a minute since we've had a pick six, and there it is right there. I think it was.
No, it's David Rudd. That was David Rudd with the pick. Wow. Rudd with the first defensive touchdown of the year for the Hoyas.
It has been a while since we had one. No. We had one last week. Remember the fumble recovery?
The fumble recovery. Yep. So that's 2 weeks in a row with
the
defensive touchdown.
When's the last time you remember us having a pick six?
It's been a while.
Yeah, long time. We're going to have to go down the rabbit hole to find that one.
Great job by David Rudd. I apologize. It looked like from that far side, from what I saw, he's number 0, and Rudd's 0, and RJ is number 6.
Yep.
So it's tough to spot those numbers. But I apologize, David, one of my favorite Hoya players. David Rudd with the defensive touchdown, big time.
These numbers are hard to pick up. It's a Kelly green, which is a light, you can't call it a lighter green. It's like a bright green, but the navy kind of washes them out. And so, on that far side, that's tough. You're about 75, 80 yards away at this point. So we'll forgive you.
Yeah, still feel bad. I'll edit it up. It'll sound good.
Can you edit in the right name?
Yeah. To the sideline, and he just steps out of bounds at the 34-yard line. I could actually just recall the play right now.
You could. Yep.
Klepper swings it out in the flats. It's stepped up in the air. It's intercepted by Rudd, and he walks it in from 15 yards. David Rudd with the 15-yard interception return puts the Hoyas up 20-0.
Beautiful call.
Feels so bad, Dave. Make it right.
Now you got to apologize to RJ.
Yeah, because take it away from RJ.
Ran over his call.
Yeah, I did. Golly. I'll tell you what, man. These Paulding County running backs, man.
They're big.
Between O and Daly.
Yep, they're big.
Man, they are big dudes. Second down and 5 now. 8:55 to go till halftime. Hoyas leading 21-0. That David Rudd interception return for a touchdown. He batted it up in the air and picked it up, batted it to himself, and ran it in from 15 yards out. And that's where we are. Set a man in motion. That's Jeffries over the far side. And we got a flag.
I missed the call. It had to be procedure.
Yeah, procedural penalty on Paulding County. Going to back them up. It's going to be 2nd and 11 now with 8.5 minutes to go till half. Stick around for the Carl Black Chevrolet halftime show. Get you caught up on all the other Thursday night games. There actually are some going on. And, of course, the big game is going to be Marietta, North Paulding.
Marietta and North Paulding. I'm not sure where the game's at. Might be at North Paulding. I'm not sure.
You never know. Klepper hands it off again and stopping Daly at the line of scrimmage. Maybe they'll give him a gain of 2, actually. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, the Hoyas are doing a good job of getting to him before he can get into full stride. Because once he gets into full stride, not only is he a load to bring down, but he's going to have some speed. That top end speed takes a minute to get there, but once he gets there, he's tough.
3rd down and 9 from their own 36-yard line. A whole host of Patriots in the backfield here as they spread out. Jeffries is on the far side. 3rd and long is typically when they've just dropped back and chucked it up in the air. And here's Klepper. It's exactly what he's going to do. Just turn and throw it. And he's picked off again. This time it is Cowser. And he brings it across midfield. Across the 40. Across the 35. Driven out of bounds at the 33-yard line. R.J. Cowser with the interception. The second one of the night for the Hoyas. And, just playing center field back there.
I don't understand the thought process there. It's not like that ball's up in the air for so long. You're not asking your guy to run under it because it's not going that far. So I'm not trying to question a coach. I don't understand what they're trying to achieve with that.
That's 3 interceptions tonight for Paulding County. 2 are back-to-back possessions as Watson has the Hoyas. He's in the shotgun. Swings it out to Martin. His first catch down the sideline. 20. Cuts it across the 15. 10. Inside the 5. Touchdown, Donovan Martin. What a catch. What a run. And just like that, the Hoyas are up 27-0.
Yeah, you can kind of start to see how this Paulding County team got absolutely raced by McEachern and Hillgrove. They came out of the blocks looking like they were going to try to compete with the Hoyas, but the wheels have come off so quickly. Yeah. Just a minute ago, it was 14-0.
Wow. Castro to kick the extra point now to make it 28-0. The hold is good, and the kick is good as well. 28-0. Hoyas with 7:16 to go still until halftime, Terry, and this was a completely different game 4 minutes ago. It was 14-0. Paulding County had the football with a chance to take it down and possibly score and make it a one-score game.
Yeah.
Instead, you throw a pick six, get the ball back, throw another interception, and the very next offensive play is a 33-yard catch and run, and the HBI is definitely on the Hoyas sidelines now.
Yeah, and that's what you need. And I go back to that that run by Aiden. Sometimes those little plays like that get your team going. And since then, it's been all gas for the Hoyas.
Yeah, you just got to get the sticks moving. Sometimes just maybe moving the chains on it, like you said, a simple play. So Kelly set to kick this one off. Innovation Compounding kickoff. Again, we encourage you guys to follow at Innovation Compounding. Oh, boy. Okay. Can we not kick the ball deep ever? So another short kick is fielded, and Paulding County is going to take over at their own 46-yard line.
So You may have talked about this in the pregame show, but I think we need to just kind of reflect on the day, because you and I saw the birth of a tradition today.
Oh, we did.
I mean, we really did.
I think we did.
Yes.
Yeah. Expand.
So Adam and I got to take part in the first annual. Oh, let's talk about it after the play.
Klepper in the shotgun. He fumbles it, and he's stumbling around, and he's going to be down, and he's going to lose about 3 yards back to the 42-yard line. Go ahead.
So you and I got a chance to play in the first or referee the first annual Monster Mash. Is that what they're calling it?
The 2025 Monster Mash
kickball game between the baseball team and the men's lacrosse team. And both teams dressed in Halloween costumes.
It did not disappoint.
It was so fun. It was so fun. So fun. And that is a tradition that I think is going to continue for a long time.
Must live on. 2nd and 13 now. And we've got a motion penalty, I do believe, on Paulding County as Daly drags about 3 Hoyas about 4 yards. He's going to pick up about 5 or 6. But I think this one's going to be against Paulding County.
Yep.
And so, there's some pieces over there on that other sideline. It's just the discipline's not there, and the execution is not there either.
Well, at this point in the season, you're about to go play a state playoff game if you're Paulding County.
A really good team.
Yeah, I mean, you need to. It's late October. Why are you still having discipline issues with really silly penalties? Because you're going to go over and play Marietta or North Cobb or North Paulding. And if you play like this against them, it's going to be the same outcome that you're going to see tonight.
2nd down and 18 now from their own 38-yard line. Klepper to step up in the pocket. He's going to slide down because he knows he's about to get drilled by Bentley. And Bentley holds up. And
that's exactly what he did.
He just saw his life flash before his eyes just slid.
Because he's not a big quarterback.
No, that was a survival tactic.
And he only gained about a half a yard.
If that. It's going to bring up 3rd and 18 now. Again, appreciate you guys listening to us, tuning in on the Podbean app and also on our website at hnsradio.com. Michael Thompson, David Aldridge, Mark Stevens, Andre Cato listening right now. 5:27 to go. Hoyas leading 28-0 as Klepper's in the shotgun. He's got Daly back there with him. Going to fake it to Daly, and he's just going to chuck it again. And the Hoyas are set to pick this one off, but it is incomplete. What in the world? That's got to be offensive.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, that's absolutely offensive pass interference right there.
Wow.
That is textbook offensive pass interference. That was going to be picked off.
Yeah.
Until
that was Evan Tillman who was going to take that one in.
He got tackled.
Yeah. And we're gonna decline this one. It's going to bring up 4th down and 18 as Oscar comes back in and Tillman comes out. And it's like some substitutions across the board.
Yeah, our man Corwin Smith was out there.
Saw him.
He's a big, strong kid.
Set to punt this one away.
Corwin Smith is a big, strong kid, Adam. I would like to see him get a sack tonight. That'd be great.
DJ is going to let this one bounce, and now he picks it up, and he's going to get tackled at the 23-yard line.
Woo! How did Coach Thompson describe that when he was talking about DJ was going to be the punt returner? He said it's going to be scary, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah. So 1st down, Hoyas at the 23 with 5:04 to go here in the 2nd quarter, and 5:04 to go till halftime. Stick around for the Carl Black Chevrolet halftime show with Adam and Terry. Bringing you all the Salon Posta GHSA scoreboard results from around the games in this area. Going to go stacked receivers, Huggins and Martin to the near side, Perkins on the far side. And Hill is a single setback. We're going to fake it to Hill, and they've got Huggins. Comes back and gets it at the 40, across the 45, across the 50, cuts it back, across the 45-40, 35-30, 25, driven out of bounds inside the Innovation Compounding red zone at the 19-yard line. He ran about 700 yards as he went from one side of the field to the other and picked up the Carl Black Chevrolet 1st down inside the Innovation Compounding red zone on a big completion.
Yeah, once he made the catch, Paulding County just had a really hard time getting to him. He was in traffic. There were guys all around him, but he was just outrunning them.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Handing it to Hill. Hill bounces it out across the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Jermaine Hill, and the Hoyas now lead 34-0. So after that big catch from DJ, they give it to Jermaine Hill, and he rumbles in from 19 yards out and puts the Hoyas up 34-0 with 4:33 to go till halftime.
These 1 and 2 play offensive drives by the Hoyas are the defense is going to get a little aggravated with this because they're there. They need a little time to rest.
Yeah. Now 35-0, 4:33 to go, and yeah, I mean this
the last 2 touchdowns.
This went sideways.
They're 1 and 2 play drives.
Yeah. This went sideways for the Patriots really quickly.
Yep.
From down 14-0 at the end of the first quarter to just the second quarter has been. You thought the first quarter was all Hoyas. It really wasn't with the turnover. But, man, second quarter, you had 2 interceptions, an interception return for a touchdown, then a 1-play drive and a 2-play drive, and now all of a sudden it's 35-0.
Yeah, and this is the best our offense, the Hoya offense has looked all year, at least, for a while anyway. But I kind of wonder what the mindset is of the Paulding County Patriots over there, because it just seems like there might be a little bit of in their body language.
Yeah, just there seemed to be something, a switch that got turned off. This is a long kick, fielded at the 5-yard line, trying to get to the edge. He's going to dive forward across the 20. And he's going to be down at the 22-yard line. That's where Paulding County will take over with 4:27 to go till halftime. Again, Adam Freeman along with me is Terry Kemp. We are the A-team's back together tonight, Terry, bringing you Hoya football on HNS Radio. And
did not enjoy doing that game by myself. Not going to lie.
Yeah,
I loved watching it, but at the end of the day, I just cannot react as quickly as you can when talking about it.
Yeah.
It takes me a minute to process it, which is weird because
you're pretty sharp.
I know. I just can't do it as quickly as you can.
1st and 10 now from the 23-yard line, 4:27 to go. Hoyas lead 35-0. They've got a new back in the backfield. He's trying to string it out, number 20. He's not going to be able to. Graham Aldridge and friends stack him up for a loss of 2. That was number 20 out there on the edge. Liddell Williams, the junior, his first carry of the night. You get the sense that, now they're bringing Daly back out there.
92 and 45 are our D-line right now, along with Oscar.
So that's E and Bowles are in there. Nick Bowles and Emmanuel.
Linebacking core is
now it's Price is playing a little linebacker.
Yep, 0-44.
That's Reese, Price,
10,
and Aldrich.
Yep.
And then the far side, I can't see the far side backer.
That's Graham.
As Klepper has Daly back there with him, and he's going to cut it up inside. He's going to be taken down by Rudd at the 24-yard line, going to bring up 3rd down and 8 now. So some defensive substitutions for the Hoyas as Ulrich Johnson's coming off, I believe. He's upset that he's coming off. Ulrich Johnson has played, tremendous for us this year. I was talking to his dad a couple games ago. They sit back here on the back row up by the press box, and I was just telling him how much I love watching Ulrich play defense. And, he has been a real star for us on the defensive side of the ball. Klepper, 3-step drop, looking in the flat, throws it to Daly, and he's going to be about 3 yards short of a first down, taken down out there by David Rudd.
All kind of Hoyas.
Bentley. Yeah, there were about 3 or 4 Hoyas out there taking care of business. At 4th and a long 3 with 2:30 to go. And Paulding County's offense is staying out there. They're going to roll with Daly on this one, I guarantee, even though they're going with 4 wides. I think they're going to be handing this one off to Daly. Hopefully he can carry some Hoyas.
I don't know that they're going to run this play at him. They're at their own 28.
They're at 5 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, 1. No, we're going to get a timeout.
Yep.
Smith Appliance timeout by Paulding County. Again, trying to get us to jump. We would not do it. And the Hoyas are going to get the ball again.
In really good field position.
Yeah, really good field position with a chance to put more points on the board. I guess we need to go over the rules with everybody as far as point differential and clock and all that sort of stuff.
Well, as it stands right now, we're going to have a running clock in the second half.
Yeah. It is only 30 points after halftime, so it is 35-0 right now. Shout out to our athletic training staff, Tara McIntyre, PT Solutions, and our athletic training staff, all of our students who are helping tonight. Been doing a great job all season. DJ Huggins stands at the Hoya 42 to return this punt. Jeffries has it. This one is a low line drive, and it is going to be exciting. And Huggins drops this one, picks it up, makes a move across the 40, gets popped at the 41. We got a late flag that the guy threw about 60 yards. So it was definitely exciting when DJ got a hold of it.
I just don't know that I want to see him return any more punts tonight. You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of Deion Sanders' first punt return as a Falcon. Do you remember that?
When he dropped it
for a touchdown.
And
returned it, yeah.
I thought, that had possibilities.
But
right, what's the call here? Personal foul?
Some type of personal foul.
On us. Why are we personal foul?
Face mask against Paulding County.
All right, that was the first one.
That's true. And I was just about to mention last year this game got so beyond chippy.
Beyond chippy,
yeah. And the two teams didn't even shake hands after the game. And the athletic director for Paulding County was the one that suggested that.
We not do it.
Yeah, and so Adam and I were talking right before the game about how many personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct penalties might we see tonight by Paulding County. That one was not the ones that we saw last year. That was one of those where you just, you're making a play. Yeah. So, and that's good to see because you never want to see those types of penalties in a football game.
So the Hoyas have it now in plus territory at the 43-yard line of Paulding County with 1:54 to go in this one.
Switching the ball.
Getting a Harrison ball in there.
Yep.
Washington is in there at tailback. And got some substitutions. We've got Charlie Rittenauer in the slot now. Washington gets it across the 40. Still rumbling, and he gets shoestring tackled at the 31-yard line, or he would have had a touchdown. He was bouncing it outside, and he picks up about 15. Nice run there by T.C. Washington.
He was literally a shoestring away from scoring right there.
First down at the 31-yard line. We got Traster, Rittenauer, and Perkins are the wideouts. Washington single setback, 1:25 to go till halftime. Swinging out to Traster, nice grab, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards as he muscles forward to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Traster had to go up high and get that one.
That was a nice grab.
Yeah.
He just grabbed it out of the air.
He might have been able to pick up a little bit more yardage if he didn't have to go up like that.
Second down and about 7 from the 28-yard line. Watson gives it to Washington. Bounces off a tackler, bounces off another. He's finally corralled. He's going to get back maybe to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 7 with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, TC did a great job of throwing multiple tacklers off of him, but he was just outnumbered and he couldn't get any further. So nice pickup there for what could have been a loss.
26 seconds to go on 3rd down and 7. Kanate is in there now in the slot. Watson. He's looking for a man. He's got him. Caught. Touchdown. Charlie Rittenauer. For his 2nd touchdown of the year. Watson to Rittenauer from 28 yards out. Hoyas now lead 41-0.
And he got held.
Oh, yeah.
luckily the official didn't throw the flag, and that leads to another 6 by the Hoyas. And just like that, the Hoyas have a 6 touchdown lead right before the half.
So Grove set to kick this one through the uprights, and it is good as Brenton Groves gives the Hoyas a 42-0 lead, and we have 16 seconds even until halftime. Again, stick around for halftime as we will bring you any scores from around the county, around the region that are also playing on Thursday night. It's this. We're not the only ones.
Correct.
We're not the one-offs.
Yep,
So,
we are not.
So, I was trying to think. I don't know if you were in here, Terry, when I was trying to explain why we're playing on Thursday. It's not all just because it's Halloween tomorrow, because I've played plenty of games on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I understand there was an official shortage.
Correct.
A shortage of referees.
Yep.
For Friday's game.
Well, and that is probably because of Halloween. If you think about it, if these guys have young kids,
yeah, it's true.
And I don't fault them at all. I don't fault them at all. Spend that time with your kids. You only get so many Halloweens, man.
Halloween's fun when you got young kids.
Yes, and you only get so many of them.
When you get to be my age and you're me,
and you're you, I enjoy it still.
My age and we're Terry, then it's a different story. All right, driven out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Actually, they say he stepped out at the 23 with 8 seconds to go. So time for probably one more play here in the second half. In the second quarter. And just a lot of things happening. I'm looking here at my sheet that to keep track of everything as far as timestamp stuff.
Right.
And it's just like an avalanche of plays.
Yep.
After about the 1 hour and 18-minute mark of our broadcast. So over the past 22 minutes, it's been really exciting if you're a Hoya fan. And it looks like we've got a different signal caller. And they're going to hand this one off. And that's Williams, and he's going to get tackled for about a 5-yard gain. Actually, that's still Clever in there. And that's going to be the last play of the second quarter, the last play of the first half. And with that, the Hoyas take a 42-0 lead into the locker room. And that begins our Carl Black Chevrolet halftime show. Again, Carl Black Chevrolet located at Barrett Parkway and Highway, just down from Highway 41 on Barrett Parkway.
Been a minute since we've had a 42-point lead at the half.
It's been quite some time.
Yeah, for sure. So let's go ahead and jump into that GHSA scoreboard, the Salon Posta scoreboard. I am going to close that window at the half, and we'll see what we got going on out there, because there's some games that have meaning for sure. And of course, the one here, obviously 42-0 Harrison at the half. McEachern is taking care of business against Osborne. It is 58-0 in the second quarter. Little doubt that was going to be 58-0 in the second quarter. Little doubt that that's what it was going to be. North Cobb is also taking care of business. They need to win tonight to still maintain that opportunity to win their region. They are up on Wheeler 35-7 just before the half. Hillgrove is up on South Cobb 41-0 in the second quarter. So you got a lot of big time blowouts by teams that should be blowing out their opponents tonight. North Cobb Christian is losing to Union County in the second quarter, 14-13. Campbell does lead Pebblebrook 14-7 in the second quarter. And those are really the big game that we've talked about is going to be tomorrow night, Marietta and North Paulding. So that's where you're at on the GHSA Salon Posta scoreboard.
And this is a great opportunity for us to shout out some of our sponsors specifically. We've got several that are brand new. You want anything?
Chicken or shrimp?
I'll take. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Like lots of moving pieces here. Yeah, lots of going on. And we got our Mr. Blazard. You got it good when somebody walks up to you at halftime and is like, "Hey, you want the chicken or the shrimp?"
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
You can't argue with that. That's for sure.
Argue with that. We definitely get spoiled up here for sure.
I want to throw a little praise, because we a lot of times this year we've thrown some shade at our student section on a cold night like tonight.
Yeah,
there's a lot of kids down there.
There are, and they're all dressed up in some cool costumes.
Yep. Yep. And
Yeah,
there's a good crowd here. Paulding
Yeah,
County
really
traveled
really
well.
good crowd. Yeah, really good crowd.
As we get the band senior night coming across the field at halftime here, I'm so thankful that those names weren't on the list because I would have gone over 100.
You'd still be talking.
Yeah, so very thankful for that.
Yeah, but we want to mention some of our, of course, our touchdown sponsor. There have been 6 A&W chiropractic touchdowns tonight. A&W Family Chiropractic is a family-owned business. Dr. Mitch Arnold has been at the corner of Due West and Due West, across from CBS, right there for 20 years, 22 years now. I think 2004 was his first year. Thank you, Gary. And he's been a friend of mine for probably at least that long. And just does a great job. If you need a chiropractic adjustment, evaluation, anything, Mitchell can take care of that. Dr. Arnold will take care of that. And he's just a great guy, and is super. So A&W Family Chiropractic is one of our newest sponsors for 2025. This is their first year. Also, Blaze Fit Sports Performance is back with us this year. They're a player of the game sponsor. And also want to shout out Salon Poster, of course, our GHSA scoreboard sponsor for 2025. They are new. And Innovation Compounding, they are not only our kickoff sponsor, they're also our red zone sponsor. They're over in Kennesaw. And so we appreciate them joining us for 2025 and look forward to building relationships with them moving forward. And also want to make sure that you guys are following at Innovation Compounding. And every time you follow, if you follow at Innovation Compounding during our broadcast, they check their social media, and you're basically entered for a drawing for a free gift card. So you can't beat that. So
not even with a stick.
Not even with a stick. And the last of our new sponsors this year, walk-ons at the Avenues of West Cobb. This is their first year. This was the first year we had an on-location show there. I thought it was great.
I did too.
It was a great atmosphere. We had great support from our players. We had great support from our students that came out. The coaches came out. We got to interview Coach Gerda, Coach Thompson, David Rudd. We got him on there. Oscar, we got to talk to him. So again, always fun, those on-location shoots. And Terry, a lot of those things are really, they're very labor intensive, and they take a lot of time to.
Yeah.
I mean, we spend a lot of time ironing out details and getting all the things. But when it comes down to it, it's all worth it because it's so much fun when we get out there. The kids love it. The coaches even enjoy it. I know we love it because we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't.
Yeah, but it's a good time.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So we also look forward to. I can't believe this is the last regular season game of the year.
Well, and here's the wild thing. All right, think about this. This is the last regular season game I've done in 5 years.
Yes.
And that first round of the state playoffs in like a month and a half will be the first state playoff game you and I have done in a long time.
Because we did it last year, didn't we? We did the
Archer game. We did the Archer game.
We did, but
yeah.
Before Archer, it was me and Travis did Carrollton.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Brees did Brookwood.
Yep.
And then I think 21, we didn't because I was hurt.
Yep, that was the year of the Achilles.
It was Noonan.
Mm-hmm.
And we won.
Yep.
And then you had basketball, and I had to go to Grayson by myself. That was literally, listen,
yeah.
You think Hillgrove's bad?
Yeah.
Go drive 2.5 hours in the rain to Grayson and do that by yourself.
No, I've driven 2.5 hours to Grayson and took my lumps.
It's bad. I'm just telling you. Yeah. So not great, but yeah. So we look back at our playoff game history. Post state championship, because we did that whole run together, correct?
Oh yeah, we did that whole. That was because that was 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019. We did that whole run.
Yeah.
And then 2020, we had the Noonan away round one.
Mm-hmm.
Miracle game.
Yep.
And thanks to your miracle game, you get to play Grayson.
Yep.
So you had to start season.
Yep.
And then 21, I got hurt the week after the Walton game. And so we ended up not doing the Hillgrove game, which was the last game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We win, and we had to go to Colquitt or Valdosta.
No, wasn't that? That was the Brookwood game, right?
Was that 21? Was Brookwood?
Yeah,
No.
because we were the 4, right?
No, there was one game I drove to Colquitt with a former student, and he and I called the game.
We're gonna have to look. We're gonna have to look this up tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Because I know one year it was me and Brees called the Brookwood game.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been 22.
Okay.
Colquitt would have been 23.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year was Archer.
And just thinking about even before the state championship run, the game like down at
Brunswick.
No, that was here. No, we went down to Glen Academy.
Yeah. That was
their food was good.
There it was. Yes, it was.
Which is how we knew we were about to get run, and we did.
Yeah.
And so, and then before that, think about this. Think we were over at Johns Creek.
Yeah.
And now that team is 0-9. They haven't scored a point
all year. Like, how has that happened? We were trying to talk about this at lunch, and
Yeah.
I didn't really get an answer. Is there an answer? What's the answer?
I have no idea how you can go
from in 6 years, 7 years, because it was 18.
Yeah.
They won the
region champs.
2018.
Mm-hmm. This year they're going to finish 0-10, and they may not score a point.
Holy cow!
Yeah. So their coach, they've just let him go. He will finish his tenure at 1-28 over a 3-year period. His first year they only scored 57 points. Last year they actually scored about 150-ish. But then this year, no points. And we, in talking to some football people, we know that they have mostly underclassmen. They don't have a lot of upperclassmen. But it's just weird how it's so cyclical in GHSA, in high school sports, just in general, how you can have these schools that go from way up here to way down here, and it happens really fast.
Yeah.
And it's because you just, there's some classes are just better at some sports than others.
Yeah.
And if you get a few classes in a row that way, that's what happens. You get a few classes in a row that are really good,
Be on a roll.
Then you're on a roll. So,
100%. Well, we just got a stat through our secret connection on the text line that with that first half performance, DJ Huggins just went over 1,000 yards receiving for the year.
Wow. Okay.
Which is a big accomplishment. And he's added another touchdown to the mix there. Just go through some of the big plays. Of course, the DJ touchdown to get the Hoyas on the board. Then Watson extended it to 14-0 with a 54-yard touchdown run. Kanate had another big catch. Rudd with the pick six put the Hoyas up 21-0. Cowser had an interception, which set up the Donovan Martin touchdown to put the Hoyas up 28-0. DJ had another big catch and run, which set up the Jermaine Hill 19-yard touchdown run, and then to basically even out the scoring for the first half, Charlie Rittenauer had a 28-yard touchdown there right at the end with about 16 seconds to go till halftime. That's where we are, 42-0. You've got guys making plays all over the field. Hoyas lead the turnover battle 3-1. They have forced 3 turnovers and only given up the 1, which is a good thing. Of course, that was early on that fumble, the first possession of the game. So, but yeah, we appreciate you guys listening in. Feeling free to chime in on the Hoya Alumni live chat line. We've got lots of folks on there right now. Let's see, Derek Huggins is on. Nana Huggins is also on. We appreciate you guys. David Aldridge. Graham's played a great game tonight so far. Rebecca Oberkofler is on. Amy Perkins. Who else we got? Mark Stevens is on. Gregory Comboy, as always. Superfan Greg is on. Stephen Burton, Corey Bellamy. And again, if you get on the profile and you don't set up your profile, it just comes across as a bunch of letters. Like BTPGIMXA. So thank you for listening. But if you want to go in there and you want to be recognized on there, make sure that it's your name so I can go in there and call you out. Leslie Freeman is listening, so shout out to Leslie on a Thursday night here.
Got a kid.
Yep, got it. Nobody better. Here we go.
Yep.
All right, JP McGraw, Coach E, Courtney Jans also on there as well.
Have we found out who Coach E is?
No, it's not Coach Elkins. So
okay,
Coach E, I know you were on the line earlier, and you're on there right now. Let us know your real name, unless it's you're trying to protect your identity. We want to be able to shout you out.
Well, we do have Witness Protection Program fans, so that is true. Yep,
it is available. So again, the Hoyas spreading the ball around to a lot of different folks, getting some touches here. You've got basically 5 different players offensively: Rittenauer, Hill, Martin, Watson, and DJ, all with touchdowns tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And then the defensive touchdown by David Rudd. So everybody's getting into the action as we're about, quote unquote, 7.5 minutes from the third quarter. As I mean,
it won't be.
The band's going to get to even perform. I mean, they're taking forever with these introductions of all the band seniors, but I guess there's just a lot of them.
Yeah, there is. I mean, look, they're. If I would have done their names too, 75 plus their 30 something.
Oh, yeah. I should be talking.
Yep. We would have started late. Yep. Yep. Might as well.
All right, we're going to take a short commercial break, and when we come back, have some last thoughts on the first half, and hopefully start bringing you the second half. You're listening to Harrison Hoya Football on HNS Radio.
Are you looking for a real estate agent with the experience, the tools, and the know-how? Located in Kennesaw, Don Brooks and other RE/MAX associates ensure you find just what you're looking for. They've been serving the Metro Atlanta area for over 32 years, and a large sum of their profits go to help the Children's Miracle Network hospitals across the U.S. and Canada. For more information, you can visit www.remax.com or visit them via Facebook or Twitter.
Hoya fans, is your hair looking more like a fumble than a touchdown? Since 2020, Salon Posta has brought luxury, style, and confidence to every client who walks through our doors. Whether it's prom, a fresh cut, flawless color, extensions, or a complete hair transformation, our expert stylists deliver the high-end look you've been dreaming of. Located just outside the Marietta Square, Salon Posta is where elegance meets excellence, because you deserve more than just a haircut. You deserve an experience. Book your appointment on salonposta.com and see why we're Cobb County's 5-star salon for style that wins every time.
Are you suffering from an injury, pain, or other health problem? A&W Chiropractic can give you relief and stability and address the underlying cause. Join us in embracing the 100-year lifestyle principles of optimal health, longevity, and wellness. Go to www.adjustmyfamily.com or call 678-285-1100 for an appointment. A&W Chiropractic, where your health is our priority. Struggling to find the right talent? Worried about leadership gaps, complex HR operations, or tech that just doesn't deliver? At Talent H Rising, we help organizations like yours hire smarter, build stronger leaders, streamline HR operations, and unlock real ROI from HR technology. Imagine faster hiring, a ready pipeline of future leaders, and HR systems that work seamlessly, so you can focus on growing your business. Visit talenthrising.com today and discover how we can partner with you to drive lasting success. Watson is in the shotgun. He's got Washington in the backfield directly behind him. Smith Appliance is your hometown GE Showcase and Speed Queen Platinum dealer. We're a family-owned and operated tradition since 1968. From new in the box to scratch and dent deals, we've got the perfect appliance at the perfect price, with the exceptional customer service you deserve before and after the sale. We've got the largest in-stock selection of Speed Queen laundry anywhere, ready for pickup or delivery today. Visit us in Marietta or Hiram, or shop anytime at smithappliance.com. Every winning team has a game plan, and so should your healthcare. Innovation Compounding Pharmacy in Kennesaw creates custom medicine for kids, adults, and even pets. From allergy-friendly formulas to personalized hormone therapy and pet meds that go down easy. They're a trusted national leader in personalized medicine, and they're right here in our own backyard. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Follow at Innovation Compounding tonight on Instagram to enter their $100 Family Night gift card giveaway. Innovation Compounding, supporting your wellness locally.
Look, speed is a given. It's earned. In the reps, no one sees. In the work, most won't do. At Blazing Speed, we train athletes who want more. More quickness, more explosiveness, more separation. DM at Blazing Speed Kills to book your free speed assessment. Blazing Speed, lightning between the lines.
Are you dreaming of a new house but don't know where to start? J.L. Brooks Construction is a local family-owned and operated hard-working construction company serving Metro Atlanta for the past 32 years. We do everything from small remodeling, new construction, to light commercial construction jobs. J.L. Brooks can make your dream home a reality. We look forward to doing business with you and your family. Visit jlbrooksconstructionincorporated.com for more information and like us on Facebook.
Ugh, I really need a new car.
Well, did you know that Carl Black Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Kennesaw has over 28 acres of inventory?
Really? That means there must be a car fit for me.
Of course. Just visit www.carlblackkennesaw.com to see their latest specials and to find your dream car today.
Are you looking for a real estate agent with the experience, the tools, and the know-how? Located in Kennesaw, Don Brooks and other RE/MAX associates ensure you find just what you're looking for. They've been serving the Metro Atlanta area for over 32 years, and a large sum of their profits go to help the Children's Miracle Network hospitals across the U.S. and Canada. For more information, you can visit www.remax.com or visit them via Facebook or Twitter.
Hoya fans, is your hair looking more like a fumble than a touchdown? Since 2020, Salon Posta has brought luxury, style, and confidence to every client who walks through our doors. Whether it's prom, a fresh cut, flawless color, extensions, or a complete hair transformation, our expert stylists deliver the high-end look you've been dreaming of. Located just outside the Marietta Square, Salon Posta is where elegance meets excellence, because you deserve more than just a haircut. You deserve an experience. Book your appointment on salonposta.com and see why we're Cobb County's 5-star salon for style that wins every time.
Are you suffering from an injury, pain, or other health problem? A&W Chiropractic can give you relief and stability and address the underlying cause. Join us in embracing the 100-year lifestyle principles of optimal health, longevity, and wellness. Go to www.adjustmyfamily.com or call 678-285-1100 for an appointment. A&W Chiropractic, where your health is our priority. Struggling to find the right talent? Worried about leadership gaps, complex HR operations, or tech that just doesn't deliver? At Talent H Horizon, we help organizations like yours hire smarter. Smith Appliance is your hometown GE Showcase and Speed Queen Platinum dealer. We're a family-owned and operated tradition since 1968. From new in the box to scratch and dent deals, we've got the perfect appliance at the perfect price, with the exceptional customer service you deserve before and after the sale. We've got the largest in-stock selection of Speed Queen laundry anywhere, ready for pickup or delivery today. Visit us in Marietta or Hiram, or shop anytime at smithappliance.com. Every winning team has a game plan, and so should your healthcare. Innovation Compounding Pharmacy in Kennesaw creates custom medicine for kids, adults, and even pets. From allergy-friendly formulas to personalized hormone therapy and pet meds that go down easy. They're a trusted national leader in personalized medicine, and they're right here in our own backyard. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Follow at Innovation Compounding tonight on Instagram to enter their $100 Family Night gift card giveaway. Innovation Compounding, supporting your wellness locally.
Look, speed is a given. It's earned. In the reps, no one sees. In the work, most won't do. At Blazing Speed, we train athletes who want more. More quickness, more explosiveness, more separation. DM at Blazing Speed Kills to book your free speed assessment. Blazing Speed, lightning between the lines.
Are you dreaming of a new house but don't know where to start? J.L. Brooks Construction is a local family-owned and operated hard-working construction company serving Metro Atlanta for the past 32 years. We do everything from small remodeling, new construction, to light commercial construction jobs. J.L. Brooks can make your dream home a reality. We look forward to doing business with you and your family. Visit jlbrooksconstructionincorporated.com for more information and like us on Facebook.
Ugh, I really need a new car.
Well, did you know that Carl Black Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Kennesaw has over 28 acres of inventory?
Really? That means there must be a car fit for me.
Of course. Just visit www.carlblackkennesaw.com to see their latest specials and to find your dream car today.
Are you looking for a real estate agent with the experience, the tools, and the know-how? Located in Kennesaw, Don Brooks and other RE/MAX associates ensure you find just what you're looking for. They've been serving the metro Atlanta area for over 32 years, and a large sum of their profits go to help the Children's Miracle Network hospitals across the U.S. and Canada. For more information, you can visit www.remax.com or visit them via Facebook or Twitter.
Hoya fans, is your hair looking more like a fumble than a touchdown? Since 2020, Salon Posta has brought luxury, style, and confidence to every client who walks through our doors. Whether it's prom, a fresh cut, flawless color, extensions, or a complete hair transformation, our expert stylists deliver the high-end look you've been dreaming of. Located just outside the Marietta Square, Salon Posta is where elegance meets excellence, because you deserve more than just a haircut. You deserve an experience. Book your appointment on salonposta.com and see why we're Cobb County's 5-star salon for style that wins every time.
Are you suffering from an injury, pain, or other health problem? A&W Chiropractic can give you relief and stability and address the underlying cause. Join us in embracing the 100-year lifestyle principles of optimal health, longevity, and wellness. Go to www.adjustmyfamily.com or call 678-285-1100 for an appointment. A&W Chiropractic, where your health is our priority. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Cobley Stadium. Adam Freeman, Terry Kemp with you tonight, and it is senior night, and the Hoyas are leading Paulding County 42-0 as we get ready to start the third quarter. Thank you for joining us for the Carl Black Chevrolet halftime show as the teams get ready to get back out on the field. We had to extend halftime a little bit because the band seniors got announced at half, and there were quite a few of those as well. Terry did not have to do those, or he would really have no voice. So the Hoyas are going to come out. I would imagine you're going to see Paulding County will get the ball to start here, but I imagine you're going to see some wholesale substitutions, both offensively and defensively, at least for the Hoyas and probably for Paulding County as well, as the Hoyas are out to a 42-point halftime advantage. As Terry and I were talking during the break, I can't recall a larger halftime advantage for us, maybe even in our history.
Yeah, definitely in the games you and I have called.
Yeah, not in the last decade.
Yeah, I don't recall us ever being up 42-0 at the half. And when you get those gift touchdowns,
it happens. It can mount
like
quickly.
That pick six. Those points can add up really, really quick. Now, one thing that we will deal with in the second half is a running clock, which means this second half is going to go by pretty quickly.
Very rapidly. So if you're listening, it's going to go quickly. And long, deep kick fielded at the 5 by Watley. He's going to get to the outside and down the sideline, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds finally. Not until he gets into Harrison territory at the 46-yard line. So big-time return by Jatavius Watley on that special teams. Looked like they had him about the 25. They just kept going.
Well, and the Hoyas struggled with that last week against Hillgrove. Hillgrove had a lot of long returns that put them in great field position throughout that game. And so, it's something that they're going to need to clean up as you get into the GHSA playoffs as early as that first round game, because there's going to be good returners on North Paulding, North Cobb, Marietta, whoever we play.
Now, this is an interesting development. You've got Donovan Martin out there playing a little defensive back and a completely different D line, but most of the starters are on that back half are still there. Daly, and he's going to get taken down for about a gain of 4.
Yeah, Bentley on the tackle there, but you've got Corwin Smith.
And E.
Yep, and 45, I think.
Bowles.
Yep, Bowles. That's your D-line.
That's your D-line. Everybody else is the same except for Donovan Martin on the outside. He's playing corner.
Yeah, 37 in it linebacker.
Presley. Little toss this time and downhill run by Daly.
Yeah, 37 in it linebacker. I'm not sure who that is.
I think that's Lawson Scholl.
Okay, so they're playing some seniors too.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
So 3rd down and 1 now. Hoyas lead 42-0. Daly is the single setback for Paulding County. They're just going to hand it to him again. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more across the 30 and out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And again, that clock doesn't matter if you run out of bounds when you're trailing 42-0. It's going to continue to motor, and it's going to continue to tick down. 9:45 to go in the third. Paulding County driving this one. This one started at the Harrison 46-yard line with that great kickoff return, and this time they hand it to Daniel O. And he's going to pick up about 5.
Yeah, this is what didn't happen in the first half. The Paulding County offensive line is actually winning the battle at the line.
Yeah, Doug Benny with that one. And he bounces it to the outside, and he's going to score. Daniel Doug Benny scores from 22 yards out and puts Paulding County on the board. And we said it, Terry. You know, are they going to have enough pride to hold them without a touchdown?
Yep. Well,
and right out of the gate,
because McEachern did and Hillgrove did, but every game's a little different.
A little bit different.
You know, you don't know the circumstances.
You get some different guys, some playing time. We got about 5 starters that are not in there right now, and they're going to go for 2. It looks like. So Hoyas leading 42-6 now, and Klepper looking for that crosser, overthrows his man. It's incomplete, and was looking for Bailey out there on the edge. Excuse me, that was Riley Jeffries, number 18. So the Hoyas give up the touchdown drive, but they turn away the 2-point conversion. They lead 42-6. So the only time a clock stops is on a score. So the Hoyas look to maybe put together a long drive here. And do you go with starters in this first series?
Good question. I mean, we're going to find out.
Yep. Hoyas set to return this one. See if Paulding County tries any trickery here on the kickoff. There's a little bit of a gap in front of Jermaine Hill at about the 40-yard line. 9:10 to go, third quarter. Hoyas lead 42-6 now. After that 23-yard touchdown run by Daniel O. And this is just going to be a little squib, and it's going to be out of bounds. And the Hoyas are going to take this one at the 35-yard line.
Yep.
That's where they will take over. Again, we appreciate you guys listening tonight on a special Thursday night varsity broadcast. And there's some folks, Justin Garner.
Have we ever done a Thursday night broadcast?
We have never done a varsity Thursday night broadcast.
No. Okay.
Now, HNS Radio has done a couple Thursday night broadcasts thanks to Parker Perkins and Matthew Trasser. But it has not been a varsity broadcast, so we have not done that. Well, we're going to get David Garner in. So Aiden Watson's night is over, and that included 1 rushing touchdown and 3 passing touchdowns. As they're going to hand it to Kanate, and he's going to get stacked up. He might have lost a yard on that one, Abu Kanate. And, once those Paulding County defenders get their hands on him, it's tough for him to wriggle free.
Yeah, well, and Paulding County's not putting any backups in.
No, they're not putting any backups in. They're playing with their normal starters. You got Perkins, Traster, and Rittenauer are the wideouts. Kanate is a single setback. Garner, the freshman, is in there at quarterback. Getting some more varsity experience for him. 8:30 to go now, third quarter. Garner quickly, and he's got to get rid of it, and he had to throw it at Rittenauer's feet.
He didn't have a second.
He had less than a second. Yeah, that was not even close.
Let's check that offensive line, see who's out there.
See who's out there right now.
We got 76. I believe that's Petty.
That's Dalton Petty.
74.
John Rutledge.
70. And we'll get the rest in a minute.
Showing pressure again is Paulding County. Garner changes the play now. 7:50 to go, third quarter. Hoyas leading 42-6. Sends Itnire in motion now. Garner Swings it to Rittenauer. He's got the first down and more across the 45, across midfield. Charlie Rittenauer gets it into Paulding County territory at the 46-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there by those two.
Yeah, that's Carl Black Chevrolet first down, and the Hoyas looks like they might kind of go a little quick here with this group on the. So you got 74, 76, 54, 63, and can't see who the other one is.
That's Cooper Old
62.
Now, Matthew Sherman and Brady Cooper, I believe, on 1st and 10. Going to hand it to Kanate. And again, he's just going sideways. He's going to get pushed back, and he's going to lose about 5 yards on first down. Just not able to get the edge.
Yeah, no blocking out there on that side for him. Even as quick as he is, he had no chance.
He was immediately swallowed up and lost 5 yards. So 6:40 to go now. Hoy is trying to extend this drive. 2nd down and 15. As Garner has led the Hoyas out there. They had the ball initially in Paulding County territory. Boy, they're showing pressure right up the gut now. And Garner's going to have to get rid of this one pretty quickly if he wants to throw it. 2nd down and 15. He's going to hand it to Kanate. He's got it across the 45. Turns on the Jets down the sideline. 30, 25, 20. He's bounced out of bounds inside the Innovation Compounding red zone, down at the 15-yard line. What a run by Abu Kanate. They're going to say he got to the 13.
Yeah, they're showcasing that speed as he got to the sideline there for that Carl Black Chevrolet first down. And Hoyas are continuing to do what they did in the first half, and that's run the ball with efficiency.
Puts us inside of 6 minutes now.
When they didn't throw it for efficiency.
Yeah, that's true. So Perkins, Rittenauer, and Crashauer are the wideouts. Kanate, the single setback. Hoyas trying to answer that touchdown. Kanate, again, into the teeth of that defense. He's going to get maybe to the 16-yard line. Excuse me, they were marking it at the 18, not the 13. So he gets to the 16, picks up 2.
Yeah, that's just not going to be – that's not going to get a lot of success for Abu Kanate up the middle. Maybe in a couple of years when he gets a little bit more muscle on him. But right now, that's a small running back to be running up the middle.
Yeah. A lot of beef in the middle between those tackles right now. 4:55 now, 2nd down and 8 for the Hoyas inside the Innovation Compounding red zone. Fake it to Kanate. Swings it out to Itnire. He's got it across the 15. Tackled down at the 12. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and short as he was trying to get the edge. He was taken down there by number 91. Nice play by De Niro Lofton. Mucho De Niro out there on the edge.
Itnire tried a stiff arm and he missed. He kind of whiffed on it.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Hoyas as we tick close to 4 minutes now, 4:15 to go. Again, wideouts are Traster, Crashauer, and Rittenauer. Kanate swings it to Crashauer. He's got it, but he's going to get gobbled up and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was generous.
Yeah. He caught it in a crowd. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 4 from, they're going to spot it right at the 13-yard line. So the Hoyas get some yardage on that drive. And that's going to bring up a field goal attempt, I think, by Groves from right at about 30 yards. The last one was short and low. Let's see what he can do with this one. This is an attempt from 30. Missed from 40 earlier. Snap is good. Hold is good. The kick is away. And it is through the uprights and good by Brenton Groves with 3:17 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Hoyas now lead 45-6.
Good to see the Hoyas answer that touchdown drive by the Patriots with their own points. You don't want to come out in the second half and give up a touchdown quick like that and then not get any points on your first drive. So nice job there. Nice answer by the Hoyas. And most of the 3rd quarter is almost gone now, Adam.
14 to go now. That's all we got left. As the kickoff teams get set, Asher Kelly set to tee this one up.
It's weird to think we have to go to school tomorrow.
Very weird. I'm depressed.
You and I, on these broadcast nights, we go home and then we just sleep late.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're not going to be able to do that tonight, which stinks kind of. And this one is driven. The returner back to the 4-yard line, trying to hem him in on the sideline. They do. That was Watley again. Not going to allow that big return there. How it does, he gets it out to the 18-yard line. So Watley doesn't quite have the success.
Paulding County looks like they're going to roll their starters back out.
Wow. Trailing 45-6. They got all their starters back in there and all their offensive linemen. Their starting offensive linemen still there. Hoyas with the wholesale defensive substitutions. They're going to hand it to Williams now. He's the speedier of the backs. He's going to pick up about 9 on first down. I think they're going to give him the first down. Picks up 10. So a nice run there on first down by number 20, Liddell Williams, as he picks up the first down. 2:10 to go now in the third. Again, if you're just joining us, Hoyas leading as Lindale gets to the outside, and this could be trouble as Donovan Martin pulls him out of bounds, and he was the safety valve. He gets by Donovan. He's scoring.
Well, Donovan got his face mask ripped off by the ball carrier there, as the Patriots have a man down over there in the middle of the field.
So the line of scrimmage after that first down run is going to be the 48-yard line.
Offensive lineman.
Number 53. That's Cameron Johnson. He's a senior, plays offensive and defensive line for the Patriots.
Yeah, so the Patriots are lucky that wasn't called face mask on them right there.
Yeah.
That could have easily pushed them back basically to where they were. But instead, they're going to pick up a first down.
So it's 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 48-yard line as the clock now winds again at 1:40 to go here in the third. Hoyas lead 45-6. Hoyas with wholesale changes here. They toss it to Daly, and he gets popped, bounces off, and he's going to stay on his feet and finally get tackled at the 35-yard line, something that the Hoyas did a great job of in the second and the second quarter, first and second quarter, is that defensive front seven really making Daly earn his yards. And he was bouncing off folks there. They bring Williams back as Klepper moves him to his right now. And I'm just going to hand it to Williams, and he's going to look to get the edge, and he's going to pick up about 6 or 7 across the left side down to the 29-yard line.
I'm kind of trying to figure out why Paulding County would take a chance to leave their starters out in this game this late, knowing you've got a state playoff game in 2 weeks. Yeah. You're going to take a chance of losing any of these major players that you're going to need them.
Yeah, you're going to need all these dudes. Hand off to Williams again. Stiff arms a man, can't get away, and he's going to be stacked up for a loss as a whole host of Hoyas join in. And it's like Rudd is still out there. And he hasn't quite taken a knee, but he's squatted down about the 27-yard line. Looks like he's favoring that left arm again. We saw that against Osborne, as that's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter. And we're going to take it into the fourth quarter with the Hoyas leading 45-6. And we told you that third quarter would go quickly. It did.
And the fourth will too.
And it will as well. So see if we can get some updates on some other scores possibly that are probably not quite as far along as we are.
Yeah, basically everything we've looked at tonight as far as the football games that are being played, they've been blowouts, and we'll check in with this GHSA Salon Post a scoreboard. Of course, 45-6 here is your score. Hillgrove leads South Cobb 48-0 in the third. Campbell leads Pebblebrook 21-7 in the third. That game, of course, means nothing. Both of those teams are not going to make the playoffs or are out. Walker is losing to Mount Pisgah 20-7. Not sure if that means anything for anybody in that region. McEachern 65, Osborne nothing. That's in the second. They haven't even gone to the half yet. What are you doing? North Cobb 42, Wheeler 7. That's at the half. So North Cobb's taking care of their business, much like the Hoyas have tonight in games that matter still as far as the seeding goes. But those are all the ones that are important that we're following.
All right, start of the fourth quarter here. Cobley Stadium, Hoyas lead 45-6, third down and 7. They're going to hand it again. Nice tackle there, but again, just dragging guys for about 4 yards is Daly. That's just what he does, and it's going to bring up fourth down and 4 from the 29-yard line. And again, that defensive front for the Hoyas, you've got all the second line guys back there. They've been doing a great job so far, but you're going to have a heavy dose of Daly right here on 4th and 4, I feel like. No, he's going to sprint out to the right, and he's going to get pursued, cut it back, and he's going to get the first down. Nice run there by Klepper, but boy, the Hoyas had him for a loss, and he just somehow squirted free.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we didn't get him there. I mean, we seem to have him surrounded on that right side, but he just squirted free.
That's going to bring a first down for the Patriots inside the Hoya 25-yard line. 10:55 to go. Again, running clock here in the second half as they give it to Williams. He's going to try and squirt free. He does. He bounces it to the outside, but he's going to get taken down from the backside. Nice job there. I believe that was Williams. Little Williams on Williams violence there.
Yep. 45. That's who the tackle was.
Okay. Excuse me. I take that back. That wasn't Bowles.
No, sorry. Then it's the guy behind him. I'll get it.
Yeah.
91.
No, I thought it was Dylan Williams.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Williams trying to get away, and Bentley drags him down for about a 2-yard gain. That's going to be enough for the first down. And this next play will get us inside the 10-minute mark as Bowles comes out. Looks like he's about to lose a shoulder pad. Again, Hoyas leading 45-6, 9:57 to go in this one. As Daly is a single setback again, they're just going to hand it to him, let him grind. Nice tackle there. That was number 58 for the Hoyas, knifing in there. Brandon Slay, nice tackle by him, taking the legs out of Daly. That's about the only way you're going to get that guy down.
Yeah, hit him low.
Take his legs out.
Don't hit him high.
He's a churner. And we've got a Hoya hobbling off here. We've got a substitution, number 57, Will Newton is coming in for E. As he may have gotten leg whipped. That's what it looks like. They're going to go trips to the near side now. Not a lot of success through the air, this Paulding County offense, but now you get Daly, get him to get on the edge, and Daly's just going to grind. He's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line. As he just keeps rumbling, Terry.
No, he's the biggest guy on the field right now.
Right now, he's bigger than other than number 71 and maybe number 70. He's bigger than number 70.
Other than
the right tackle.
Yep. Other than the Kentucky commit.
Yep. And he's coming out right now. They're going to bring in Williams. And it is first and goal, Patriots, from the 3-yard line. They're going to hand it to Williams. He's going to bounce it inside for the touchdown. Paulding County. And it is 45-12. And at this point, once you're in the fourth quarter, not even a score can stop the clock.
No, it's going.
So they're going to go for two. They've got trips to the near side, 45-12 as the clock ticks inside of 8 minutes now. Klepper going to try and get close, and he gets clotheslined.
No
he was going to
chance.
try to step up in the pocket, but, man, he got clotheslined by number 58. That was Brandon Slay. Was not going to allow that to happen. And it is 45-12 as the clock continues to tick. And
as it should.
As it should. And I imagine once we field this kickoff, you'll see David Gardner again. Although you might see Levi Town, you never know. But I would imagine they want to try and maybe get Gardner a few more snaps. He's done well. He's thrown one touchdown already. Or excuse me, that was Watson that threw it to Rittenauer. I apologize.
Yep.
But he has connected with Rittner previously. All right, this one is fielded continuously by R.J. Cowser. Bounces it outside, and he tries to get across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Oh, come on. Now flags are flying.
Yeah, I think that was just an over exuberance of excitement there for Hoya, and I think we're going to get blocking after the whistle, which will be our first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty or unnecessary roughness, whichever one.
You had the under, Terry.
Yep.
Definitely had the under. Personal foul, and that's going to move the Hoyas back to the 22-yard line, I believe. As the Hoya faithful start to siphon out of the stadium, as you would expect, up 33 with 6.5 to go on a running clock. Not a lot of folks sticking around. Especially, it's a little chilly. I don't know what the exact temperature is, but
my guess is it's
probably 40s.
I'd say about 46.
Ooh, okay, hold on. It is. Look at him. Okay, what's going on here?
No, apparently we're going back the other way.
All right.
Dead ball, personal foul against Paulding County. So they called it the wrong way.
It is 48 degrees.
Okay, I was close.
Yeah. What'd you say?
46.
Look at you.
Yep.
Listen, y'all got to understand, whenever it comes to weather, trust everything Terry. That's all. I don't even go to Weather Century. I just call Terry. I just text him. Gardner in the shotgun. Hands it to Cowser. Dances across the 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown, R.J. Cowser. Wow.
And yet another.
Exploded. Another A&W Family Chiropractic touchdown.
And yet another one-play scoring drive.
Yeah. So D is like, come on, man.
The defense does not get to rest.
No. I think their defense is just like, we're not playing defense.
And R.J. Cowser is fast. He's got some
quick,
speed.
Dude. He exploded him when he hit that hole.
He's got some speed, and once he gets out in the open field, he's a tough catch. So good to see him score. It's senior night, so I'm glad he got a touchdown on senior night because he is a senior.
That was a 48-yard touchdown by R.J. Cowser. And just like that, Hoyas bounce back. They're now up 52-12. Another pushing out the 40-yard. I thought that was going to start that clock again. Apparently not.
Yeah, I think it might have supposed to have been stopped down here on the other side, but
it was less than 40. Now it's back to 40.
Yep.
Maybe if you're 40, you go regardless. Again, guys, we're learning every day. Maybe Travis could tell us.
We're always learning.
Travis knows everything about football, or so he thinks. All right, we'll see if now's the true time. Are they going to take their starters out down 40 with 5 minutes left?
I mean, I think I would unless I couldn't.
I mean, surely they would want
to,
right?
I mean,
you got a playoff game in 2 weeks.
Yep.
All right, so Kelly getting ready to kick this one off again. Hoyas lead 52 to 12. second most points all year, fielded at the 1 by Watley. And he's just going to be hemmed in the sidelines. He's going to go and take it up to the, let's see where they mark it, at the 18-yard line. Now we get that clock moving. Again, we'll try and keep an eye out for some of our youngsters, some of our freshmen, to see if they can make it out there onto the field tonight. I don't see them yet. A lot of them are offensive players.
I think Mason Bruce, I think, is out there. I think I saw 11.
For number. It looks like he might be playing free safety.
Yep.
Safety right
he
now.
Is. Yep.
Mason Bruce. He's a two-way player. Plays free safety and wide receiver. And Williams gets the handoff. He's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job there.
26 with the tackle.
Number 26 of the Hoyas. And that is Justin Martinez-Reynolds. And we're going to get some more subs here coming in on that defensive front. Number 73 is in there. That's Jaden Bridges, along with number 64. Brady Cooper is also in there.
Yep, so the Patriots are going to leave their starters out there.
They are, sure enough.
No, that's a different quarterback.
No, that's Klepper.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Martin with the stop. And not before he picks up about 6 or 7 on that one. They're going to say, okay, the line of scrimmage is the 25-yard line. So pickup of 7. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Yeah, Klepper's played the whole – I mean, their offensive line has not changed.
Well, that tells you they may have a depth problem.
Yeah, that could be it. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Williamson is out there for the Hoyas, playing corner, as well as you've got Muhammad Bob and Mason Bruce. Actually, that's number 41, not number 11.
Oh, my bad.
Excuse me. Tyler Cato is in at free safety along with Muhammad Bob, number 39. And Klepper is just going to chuck this one down the field again. And Martin is defending, and we're going to get 2 foot. Oh,
are you kidding me?
Come on, guys. Give me a break. They're going to call Donovan Martin for pass interference. I don't even know if that ball was catchable.
Oh, boy.
Again, they're inside of 3 minutes now. We appreciate you guys that have stuck with us the whole time and are listening right now. You are truly rare individuals. You are special. We love you.
With all our heart.
With all our hearts. You make it all worthwhile, because there's nothing like sitting up here on a Thursday night just talking to yourself. Because that's what we'd be doing if it wasn't for you.
Yep.
And the Hoyas now, Williams bounces it, and he's going to get into the secondary. Martin with the stop. Across midfield to the 48-yard line as we tick close to 2 minutes now. Appreciate everybody kind of going back and forth on the message board. Mr. Cato, Andre Cato, whose son just got out there, is playing a little free safety right now, and with some substitution issues for the Hoyas on the D line. Not exactly sure what's going on.
Neither were they.
No, they were not. 150 to go. Klepper.
Why not?
And why not? Just Chuck City. And this is going to be picked off by Donovan Martin. The 4th interception of the night. And Martin's going to run this back. He's got a bunch of dudes out in front of him. And he's going to be taken down at the 38-yard line. Donovan Martin just tracked that one. And that was the 4th interception by this Hoya defense tonight. He tried to take that one to the house.
Does that count as a reception for Donovan?
So his 4th one, and that may be all she wrote, Terry, for this game, as the Hoyas get the ball at the
they're just
38-yard line. I think at this point,
yep.
They trot Levi Town out there, and see who that halfback is.
No, we are not taking a knee.
Who's the halfback? That looked like that's Ashton Warden, number 38, I believe. We are going to run one. They're going to hand it to Warden. He's going to bounce it to the outside, cut to the inside. He's got it down to the 31-yard line. Ashton Warden, who's already got one touchdown this year as a varsity player, and runs it for about 6 or 7 yards. Nice job by him. So Levi Town, both Itnyers are out there. You've also got number 81 who's come in at wideout. That's Caden Brown.
Coach Thompson is coaching with his kid in his arm.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. I hope Kendra gets a picture of that.
2nd down and 4 now. Town in the shotgun. Looking to throw. He's got it complete to number 86, who catches it and falls forward. That's Peyton Baker for a short gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3, but that is going to be the last play of this one. So on a rare Thursday night lights here at Cobley Stadium, the Hoyas get the job done and defeat the Paulding County Patriots 52-12 and secure the number 2 seed. They are ready to play. Who knows? We're not sure. In 2 weeks on November the 14th.
Yeah,
Terry, any last words?
We know it won't be Walton. It'll be one of 3, Marietta, North Paulding, or North Cobb. We'll know about this time tomorrow night who that's going to be.
All right. Well, there is one more thing we need to take care of. That's our Blazing Speed player of the game. Terry, any thoughts?
I tell you what, I mean, it was everybody tonight. So I'm going to have to lean on you because you got the numbers in front of you.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You've got somebody that did something both on offense and on defense tonight. That was Donovan Martin. So I'm going to go with tonight's Blazing Speed player of the game goes to Donovan Martin, who had a big touchdown catch in the first half and also had an interception late to basically allow the Hoyas to run out the clock. So tonight's Blazing Speed player of the game goes to Donovan Martin for that performance, powered by Blaze Sports Performance, Marietta's Elite Speed and Agility Training System. Follow at Blazing Speed Kills to give your athlete the edge. DM now to book a free assessment and test your vertical and speed. That's at Blazing Speed Kills. For Terry Kemp, I am Adam Freeman. Hoyas finished the regular season 9-1 by defeating Paulding County 52-12 and head to the playoffs in 2 weeks on November the 14th. Thank you for listening to Harrison Hoya Football on HNS Radio. Feel the game.